to go back to see forward or even see the present. Raymond said, Did you hear Biden? Did you hear Biden said he would not take responsibility for the exit strategy from hell? Now the Taliban has done the coup under Biden's watch. Oh, I mean, we put it like this. I put it like this, Raymond. He switched up everything else Trump did. He undid every fucking plan, just about that old boy laid out, right? From a executive order stance, he undid everything that he did. So why would he not tear up, right? Why would he not tear up the negotiation that Trump did with the Taliban? But see, look, because it's like this. You got to know that the Taliban was going to come in regardless. You knew, I mean, that's why, to me, that's why he brought them to Camp David to work out an agreement. They was going to take over, but that's another situation. We're going to talk about that too. We're going to talk about what they're getting ready to set up at the Taliban and what they're doing over here in America. And it's how that shit related to the open southern border. Right? How that's tied to the open southern border. The motherfuckers that you see getting on these military cargo planes, right? Because I did something the other day. I looked at that photo, right? Okay, for sure. But damn, but I don't know what that means. I know that I'm not talking about that JAB. It's hard. Okay. Oh man, it's gonna be hard. But the southern border, what you see coming off of the off that cargo ship, off that cargo plane. When COVID and what did Raymond say? When COVID with that and Venom backfire, it's going to be a political end for. It can be, and I'll tell you this, Raymond. It will be if Gavin Newsom is ousted out of this state of California. Because we got to talk about why that recall is kind of critical to the rest of the country. Okay? Very critical. It's something that they're not talking about. We're going to talk about a couple of things that people not really hitting on or not touching. But that shit is critical. Hey, can somebody give me the link to the YouTube real quick to the where we're streaming at? If you can, if anybody can shoot me that, I would greatly appreciate it. So I can say what's up to the folks over there. You know. But let me get back. Lost my train of thought. All right. So let me get back to what I was saying about what's happening with this Afghanistan thing. Just go back to what I played, and we've been talking about the Great Reset. We've been talking about the Great Reset, and this is not a taboo thing to talk about, just for the mere fact that it is said by all majority of the nation's leaders that we are in the Great Reset mode. You know what I'm saying? We are in that mode. And it was given an accelerant by a particular situation. I think we all know what that situation is and what it's become. This was the accelerant, right? We all know what accelerant is. Fast accelerant, put on the flame to accelerate things that they wanted to put in place. And now we're starting to see that. We're starting to see that happen, right? So, Afghanistan. He could have got rid of whatever plan that was left by Trump. I think he did. I don't think he went by any of that shit Trump did. What makes anybody think that Joe Biden and this administration would follow anything that that dude laid down? Right? Who only thing they've actually kept policy wise by Trump, when you really look at it, there's only two pieces of policy that they kept in place because they knew if they removed these two things, Nubans would get mad. And that is the First Step Act, which was the first meaningful prison reform legislation in this country, probably in 40 years, right? Because we know tens of thousands of folks came home. Okay, thank you. Okay. Oh Lord. Okay. Okay. All right. I have to read. That's a long one. I have to read that one. All right. I'll thank you. Thank you, sugar. Um, what was I saying? So it was prison reform. That was the first. That was the real meaningful legislation that he did not take out, and the other one was opportunity zones, right? Because they saw that the money that it was generating. They saw the work that was being done. They saw the boom from construction, investors, subcontractors, all that shit in relation to housing. So he could not pull the plug on opportunity zones. Those are the only two pieces of legislation that man has kept in place. Everything else he scrapped. So what make you think when it comes to foreign policy that would be something that he would leave in place, meaning the withdrawal from Afghanistan? They already, of course, everybody knew that that old boy Trump wanted to get out of Afghanistan. He made that well known that he wanted to get out. You know what I'm saying? That he wanted to get up out of there, and that he wanted to get out of a lot of places from around the country because there, was stated, like many of us already knew, that you don't need to be nation building. You don't need to be nation building, so you get out. So what you had there was a haphazard withdrawal, and I'm saying they did that purposely. They love the confusion. They love the chaos, right? They love the chaos and confusion. So that's what you had. Um, um, so I'm gonna tap back into that real quick. I do want to touch on what Raymond is talking about, and Raymond is talking about the recall in California. When you say how bad is Gavin Newsom, how bad is he? I mean, I just don't like the shit he doing. He doing what New York is doing. I mean, California is it's a great state. I mean, especially for if you into business. It's a great place. I mean, it's like the rest of the country. It's a beautiful place to live. You know what I'm saying? But it is you know what I'm saying? It's a great place to do business. A lot of money, fucking. This is a lot of fucking money. A lot of fucking dinero in Cali. But what Gavin Newsom is doing, right? He's going along with the globalist plan. You know what I'm saying? He's mandating everything, every fucking thing. He's already done the restaurants. See, here's the difference between California and New York. California is saying that you got to have a straight up 100% proof in the city of San Francisco, and that's gonna permeate throughout the rest of the state. Not even a negative test, but a straight up proof of a double situation, of a double jab. You know what I'm saying? And that's already getting a lot of backlash here. They already mandated every healthcare worker also has to do it. That's not holding well out here. And when it comes to taxes, everybody know Californians are taxed like no other. Tax hella high. You know what I'm saying? Hell high, like a motherfucker. You know that. The other one is okay. All right. You got that, right? You got high ass taxes. He said what Gavin Newsom is setting up the what do we call it, the model for the new ESG scores, which is going to be your emissions, your carbon footprint kind of situations. He's setting up the framework for that in the state of California. You got to understand, California is integral because, for one, it has the largest population in the country, and it has the fifth largest economy in the world. Okay, not in the country, but in the world. Number 5, this the state alone. So what happens here is very vital. You know what I'm saying? They're doing shit purposely. Like, they're not allowing the water to come down from the Colorado River and shit like that. Something that he knows has to flow down to the Central Valley. Why? Because 70% of all produce that goes throughout the country comes from the state of California, and he's purposely not allowing that water to run down from the Colorado River, man. Look that shit up. It's very long. It's just wild. Gavin has been in for 5 years? No, 4 years, 5 years. Right? 4 or 5 years. You know? But he's up for recall. The people have recalled his ass, and this is why it's they fear the recall because of how California set up their recalls. You only need a slim margin to actually beat the sitting governor. This is how Arnold Schwarzenegger became the governor of California. It was based off of a recall of Jerry Brown, right? Was it Jerry Brown that got recalled? And that's how we got Arnold Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger only got in with something like 10% of the fucking vote. Because here's how the recall works. The current governor, of course, cannot run, right? So it's all the opposition people who all come on a ballot, and then from that ballot, Californians vote for who they think, right, that they want in, right? So this is how you have to get a particular percentage to be able to win the recall election, which means that you will oust the sitting governor and bring in the next one. And right now, the person that Democrats fear is Larry Elder, right? Is Larry Elder. That's a brother who is a talk show host, conservative. You know, a conservative black man, been there for the longest. He kind of reminds me of Thomas Sowell. I'm sure a lot of y'all not familiar with Thomas Sowell. He's a black conservative academic. Breaks down liberalism like a mug, like no other. Oh, thank you, Don. She gave me the hold on. Hold on. There we go. What's up, everybody over there in Lockdown Radio again? I see you over there. I see Zena over there. I see Twink Star over there. What's going on? Let me do this. What's going on, Twink? Who else is over there? I see Patricia 2020 in the building over there on radio. I'll just call it the hotel lobby and shit. And I see J1 over there too. What's going on? I see Sugar P. They had the two places at the same damn time. That's what's up. I hear Don. What's going on, Don? Good evening. What's happening? How you doing tonight?
Hold on. Get this shit out. Great day, everybody. I just want to make a quick announcement for those that's tuning in to Hot Damn. To those that's tuning in to Hot Damn Politics, man, we are streaming live on your noise. We are your noise. We are streaming live on YouTube on Lockdown Radio Again. Okay, that's the name of it. It's one word, Lockdown Radio Again. Type that in, subscribe, hit the bell button. You'll be notified when we go live. Now, we on Lockdown Radio Again, simply because, no, not simply because, fuck the simply, but we on Lockdown Radio Again. That's the name of it, one word. Hope y'all know how to spell Lockdown Radio and the word again. And I think by the El Holy Tablet show Saturday, we'll be forward on El Kuluwm Radio. I think they gave us 7 days lockdown for Hot Damn Politics last Wednesday and also the Don Nicoleon show. Okay, so they just said, yeah, so they took last week Hot Damn Politics down. It was a damn good show, and I knew that was going to fucking happen, but I decided to let it roll. And the Don Nicoleon show. So that's what gave us our first strike and gave us 7 days lockdown. So by Saturday, the El Holy Tablet show, but y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Lockdown Radio. Again, Lockdown Radio Again is the name of it. Type it in the search, one word, Lockdown Radio Again. You'll see goddamn big ass word called lockdown and in a prison cell as the emblem. And you also see the big ass motherfucking planet Earth and the word lockdown on that motherfucker. That lets you know that's us. You'll see Don Nicoleon, of course, her shows. You'll see the Son of Man show. Make sure y'all tune into that, hosted by Don Nicoleon on Sundays, because that's Don Nicoleon reveals all the fucking secrets on the Son of Man show on Sundays at 12 noon. Also, again, I'm going to repeat myself again, it's Lockdown Radio again. And by Saturday, of course, for those that don't know, the El Holy Tablet show is back on the popping, and it's called The Beginning. You know what I'm saying? So we're taking it back from the to the beginning of the El Holy Tablet show. And you know, goddamn, get ready to go to El Kuluwm Radio. But I need y'all to subscribe and hit the bell button on Lockdown Radio again. Because once we go forward to El Kuluwm Radio on Saturday, I still need y'all to keep an eye on Lockdown Radio. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure y'all subscribe, man. And for the record, for the near future that's coming, we will not be on YouTube. Well, we'll still be on YouTube, but I'm taking the show to Experience on Demand, and that's going to cost y'all $1 or $2. I can set the amount. And all I'm doing is working out the contracts and how that shit work on XOD right now. So at the end of the day, y'all still got BTR, you know what I'm saying? But it'll also be on XOD as well. All right. And when BTR, you know, kick a bitch off, I'm going straight to XOD Experience on Demand. So you might as well go ahead and get that app, XOD, type it in your phone. X as in the letter X, your ass the fuck out, or X chromosome, XOD. And that's spelled XOD, and it'll pop up XOD Network on your phone and download the app, because Don Nicoleon is going to where I'm celebrated, not tolerated. All right.
That's right.
Other than that, go listen to some Rudy Poot ass fucking shows. You know what I'm saying? Go fuck with them Rudy Poot ass shows, but y'all already know. You always gonna hear everything from here first. Other than that, goddamn, enjoy the rest of your motherfucking life. If you don't want to spend that goddamn $99 or $1 or $2 to listen to the Don Nicoleon show at WGAG Radio, because that's where the fuck she going. All right? That's my announcement, goddamn it. And I'm sticking to it.
All right.
Thank you,
The move is on. For sure, Don. Absolutely. The move is on, baby.
Oh, and one more goddamn thing.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn it. For the rest of you motherfuckers, you Facebookers, you Twitters and Instagram, y'all ain't nothing like me. I just want to put that on record. And I don't know if this gonna help you niggas one way or the other. But I'm going to Donald Trump's social media site. So that's where you'll find me the fuck at. I'm done with Facebook. I'm done with all them motherfuckers. You feel me? And if you want to, damn, that's your fucking noise in the background. Let me mute you real quick if you can't mute yourself. But yeah, Donald Trump has officially bust open the social media. We say what the fuck we want to say. The nigga ain't afraid of the truth. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and it'll be launching the site real soon and shit. So that's where the fuck I'm gonna be at until I got down, you know, feel like if I'm, you know what I'm saying, because run a site is expensive than a motherfucker. And I've been paying $300 for BTR for the past 13 fucking years. And yeah. And I ain't got a dollar from you motherfuckers. So at the end of the goddamn day, I'm pretty sure it's pretty expensive to run your own social media site, which I plan on having if it's possible. You know what I'm saying? But goddamn, motherfuckers, all this leeching shit is about to be over because I'm in Florida too, like California, expensive than a motherfucker, man. When I pay all my goddamn bills, I'm left with $1,000 fucking dollars and living in fucking goddamn living in fucking goddamn paradise, motherfuckers. Goddamn, that's a bitch for your ass. So yeah, I'm charging, or goddamn it, I'll just be talking to my motherfucking self at the end of the goddamn day. Florida, especially where the fuck I live at. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so for some of y'all, I'm telling you now, fare the fuck well, and the rest of y'all, I'll see y'all at the top, cause that's where we gonna be at.
All right, there it is. Wait, you charging hosts too? Do I come with the furniture? Do I come with the furniture?
Do
I come with the furniture?
I don't come with the furniture with XOD, and I known goddamn Dominique before goddamn I know y'all motherfuckers. It's black supporting black businesses, motherfucker. This shit official. I done gave all y'all this shit for fucking free while I'm still paying $300-400 on BTR. I ain't asked you motherfuckers for a fucking dime. And I still get interrupted when I fucking talk on this bitch.
All right. Just let me know how much. He charges.
For XOD?
Yeah, XOD? to host a political show.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We are
right, because he'll be on your network, right?
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah. It'll be on the network, but I still have to keep BTR going because that's how once I figure out how that shit worked out now, you know what I'm saying? Because we're going to have to be able to stream it into damn, that's your background, man. We're going to have to be able to stream it. What up, Lucy? We're going to have to be able to stream it into XOD. You know what I'm saying? That's why BTR bill got to stay paid. In order to stream it into XOD. You know what I'm saying? Once I figure out their interface and shit. No, come on.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but it's around the same cost as BTR though. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you one thing, this is where, you know what I'm saying, we'll make the money from the listeners. You know what I'm saying? To pay the bill of XOD, cause it ain't free. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, it ain't free. That's how we make a profit. That's how they set it up, and it don't matter like how YouTube is. You can't really make no fucking money unless you have 200,000 subscribers. We were damn near there, and they shut the bitch down. I could never monetize this motherfucker and still never ask y'all for money, still never drop the goddamn PayPal or a Cash App on the fucking link. You know what I'm saying? But with XOD, you make money from the whole company plus who listens in. And it doesn't matter if 2 people listen in, you still make that dollar from them plus what the whole company makes. You get a percentage off that too. You know what I'm saying? So Dominique, XOD Experience on Demand made it good and everybody really fucking eat. Even if nobody is listening or paying to listen to your channel, you still gonna get a check from XOD regardless. This motherfucker is putting YouTube to fucking shame.
Right.
Yeah.
Competition.
Yeah.
Direct.
YouTube to
direct
fucking
competition.
shame. This ain't even competition because they can't compete. YouTube can't compete. with the shit that XOD got. It's for everybody who got a channel. They can't compete with that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? YouTube decide when you can and if you can't monetize. XOD say you can monetize the moment you get a fucking goddamn channel.
Right. That's right.
So yeah. So anyway, since we partners anyway, so you know what I'm saying, whatever we get from the subscribers, you know what I'm saying, it goes to handle the goddamn bills on that shit. And whatever we get next, we'll put that bitch in the interbearer account so we can move on to our next venture. Because the shit's gonna be bigger now. I'm telling you that shit now. It's gonna get bigger. Yeah. This is stagnating ass shit. When you with the damn devil, you ain't gonna get nowhere anyway.
True. Very true.
Everybody else can, but I can't. Because I can't. I for some reason, I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway. Yeah. Yeah. So it's just cheap because he said we can set our own price. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works on XOD. So we can set our own price for subscription to subscribe to our channel. Got it? We can set our own price. Yeah. Yeah, for the subscription. He was like, "Now you do 50 cents to a goddamn $100 if you want to, shout it."
Hey, also you can build
10 cents. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So yeah, you can set your own price. Yeah. Yeah. For subscription. Yeah. Yeah. And we just start growing from there, man. And I will put it like this, for all the subscribers, consider it is an investment. You'll recoup your money from me. I'm telling you that shit right now. I don't believe taking without giving.
Right.
Yeah. So you'll recoup. Consider this an investment because this the money you giving us. You understand? Which means I'm going to give y'all some more money back to go back around the motherfucker. You hear me? Go back around the fucking month, something that ain't never been done because people take your money and don't give it back to your ass.
Right.
So consider that an investment, just to keep this shit going. You know what I'm saying? Keep it going. Kind of like the pyramid, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the pyramid.
Okay.
So kind of like pyramid type shit. So I don't know. I'm gonna figure this shit out though on the money side for everybody that's investing in WGAG Radio to pay the XOD bill. As far as a subscription, I'll give you a percentage back. Long as we can pay the bill and keep this shit going, like my nigga Jay Illa said, forever.
Right.
Without having to goddamn worry about a bitch nigga or these fuck ass motherfuckers trying to censor a bitch. We do need a place of our own. Because this shit here is some bullshit.
I don't like walking on eggshells. What can you say? What can't you say?
Yeah. And this time I know the goddamn founder personally. And the motherfucker said you say whatever the fuck you want to goddamn say.
Freedom.
Yeah. So that's that. Yeah, because it's my channel. You know what I'm saying? They lying about your channel on YouTube. I've been in a relationship where a nigga lies talking about this your house, but I can't goddamn fuck two niggas in it, I bet you. Can I bring two niggas in this bitch so we can fuck? No.
Right.
Okay then, so it ain't mine then.
Right.
Exactly. So I know how this shit go. Yeah.
Right.
I'm ready. I know you ready now, but I'm fucking ready. I'm just waiting to find out how this interface fucking work, man, so I can get all new intros, all new commercials, all new shit. Because there's 1 billion motherfuckers who are subscribed already to XOD, which we make the XOD money plus our subscriptions, our subscribers. So it's in 1 billion households already.
That's strong right there.
XOD is in 1 billion households, baby. I told you they finally made the money to pay their staff. So they made enough money to pay everybody in the staff. They was just making sure everybody who had a subscription get paid. Now they paying not everybody with a subscription, everybody with a channel or a network get paid. And now they, you know what I'm saying? So now they able to pay everybody that's been rowing the boat. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
So the first people gotta eat is the subscription, is the people with channels and networks. You got, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have a fucking streaming site. You know what I'm saying? If we didn't give you the money up front, we're investing in XOD by having our own channel. So the investors get the money first.
All right, you got to pay the content
But everybody
creators.
that believes, everybody that believe in the vision of XOD waited patiently to get a check. So now they're paying their employees. Yeah. Now they cutting the check to everybody that's been working hard for it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's some real shit right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's on, you know what I'm saying? It told me it's on all that shit. It's on everything. Like, what everything means, because I can't tell you what everything means and break it down in increments. Everything like, because he told me that it was the owner of LG came to the fucking house. Came to his house. The CEO, they don't own, they smart. They don't own companies. Mom and pops own companies, own pizza companies and goddamn shoe shops and shit. But nah, they be the CEO of that shit. They don't own a goddamn thing. But the CEO of LG. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he just
brought in
that
shit on. So that shit on LG. Yeah, no such thing as owners. They all invisible. They're like God. All you got is angels, and the 7 archangels who show their faces. So you got a CEO and all that down, president, blah blah blah. But yeah, thank you, Lucy Gray. So that's it, man.
Right.
So yeah, we going. This shit about to pop now.
All right.
Yeah. Getting the fuck out of here, man. Fuck the white man, man.
Matter of fact.
Fuck the Jew man too, man. Fuck out of here, motherfucker, man.
That's a perfect segue to Malcolm. To Malcolm X. We don't play. We talk about these liberals because niggas have missed it. They missed the whole thing. Fell right into the trap. So you ever seen the story of the wolf who falls in who licks the blade and bleeds itself to death? Yeah, that's what niggas are with themselves who ride with liberals, like for real. Except for the Maxine Waters of the world and all those who capitalize greatly and give back nothing but lip service to her constituents. How do I know? I still got family that live in South Central LA. I got family that still live in Compton. And they show me them streets every single day. Still, the money is not being brought in from the federal level to the state level that then is given to each district that representative is supposed to represent. The streets of South Central still fucked up. How long has she been in office? Almost 40 years. Almost 40 years. South Central still a mess. But I'm gonna let Brother Malcolm tell it as I get ready to just going a little further with, like I said, the recall is real important. That recall is to keep your eye on the recall in California. I'm hoping Gavin go down because it got to be a reverse. It got to be a reverse of the shit that's happening in this state. It's never good. It's never good. Even though it's deeply democratic here, you still got major pockets of sensible people in the state of California. People who want to get rid of bureaucracy, who want to get rid of red tape so you can freely handle your business literally without being, taxed heavily. Get rid of the bureaucracy for you can get rid of the barriers to entry to get shit done. It can be faster growth. You know what I'm saying? More people living prosperously. It wouldn't have such a homeless issue. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to take care of that. I think they want that madness out here, so that's the reason for them to stay in place and stay in power. But just in case you forgot, I'll let Malcolm tell you.
Whites who are trying to solve the problem, but you never see them going under the label of liberals. That white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere. He's the most deceitful. He's like a fox, and a fox is always more dangerous in the forest than the wolf. You can see the wolf coming. You know what he's up to, but the fox will fool you. He comes at you with his mouth shaped in such a way that even though you see his teeth, you think he's smiling. You take him for a friend.
There are many whites who act friendly toward Negroes. A fox acts friendly toward the lamb. Mm-hmm. And usually the fox is the one who ends up with the lamb chop on his plate. Mm-hmm. The wolf doesn't act friendly, and therefore the wolf has more difficulty in getting the lamb chop in his plate.
I'd like to point out, though, that
I say that because it is usually if you study the structure of the Negro community, economically, politically, civically, psychologically, and otherwise, it's controlled by the white liberal, who usually poses as the friend of the Negro.
On the other hand, I think one could point to a large number of whites who have struggled for civil rights, for equality, and have got little or nothing out of it, other than quite a few bruises.
Give me an example.
Well, the large number of white students who have gone into the South, for example, working for SNCC and other organizations.
Not working for SNCC or other organizations, but working for the white political machines who benefit by the voting efforts of Negroes.
Okay. Today, you could point to a large number.
So we can see those parallels today, do we not? Like in the 60s, you had SNCC.
I got a question.
Yeah.
I got a question now. Who is that talking to Malcolm?
It's
not asking. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase the question. Mm-hmm. Is the motherfucker white or black? They're talking to Malcolm.
White. Yeah, he white sitting on his television show. He on his show.
Okay, so it's a white guy. Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. But what I was saying was we can see those parallels today. We use SNCC, CORE. I forget the other one, not ACLU, but those institutions that go out for the cause. Same thing with BLM, and all this other shit that we see today. It's the same mechanics. It don't change. The mechanics don't change. They don't have to switch it up when it works real well, and that's what you got. So what were those? What was that branch used for? It was used as a political voting machine. It was the vehicle to galvanize the vote, to get people out there. So they can have enough to cover whatever it is they want to do, whether that is by hook or by crook. Right? All right, let's go back just a tad.
Or other organizations, but working for the white political machines who benefit by the voting efforts of Negroes.
Okay. Today, you could point to a large number of Negro leaders who have consistently betrayed Negroes in a whole host of areas.
They aren't really Negro leaders. These are puppets that have been put in front of the Negro community by white liberals. These are parrots that have been put in front of the Negro community by white liberals. You can't name me a Negro leader who has been betrayed Negroes, who has not been endorsed, sanctioned, subsidized, and supported by the white liberals.
Mm. Very, very true. Very true. We see it today. We see it today in many, if you want to call it the Hollywood types and everything like that. We got to see it with we got to see the majority of those who was at Obama's party. We saw those same faces and same talking heads that we always see, who lead the way of a party's political agenda. Right? If you're on the team, you're on the team, and that's how they see it. They get great benefits. You put in the work for, whomever you putting the work in for, you reap the benefits, and we watch it all day, every day. But at the same time, what niggas gonna do about it? You gotta run your own race, as far as I'm concerned. You really do at the end of the day, because there's not enough participants on the other side who want to resist, who want to, not adhere to what's being laid out here. It's gonna be interesting to see what all happens. Like I said, we'll see what happens on September. I think it's September the 14th. September 14th is when the recall vote takes place, and we'll probably know by the 20th who's going to be the governor of California, if Newsom can hold his position, or if there's somebody else who comes in and takes his place. And like I said, the person that's leading the way right now was Larry Elder. So like I say, you can check him out, see what he about and everything else. But at the same time, you got stuff like this going on by Gavin Newsom, saying that he's welcoming, he wants a lot of those refugees to come to the state of California. His quote is, "We are a state of refugees." This is Gavin Newsom's quote, right? He said, "We're a state of refugees. I'm proud of the fact that over the last decade, California has taken in more refugees than any other state in America. And I am proud of the fact that a disproportionate number of Afghani refugees are here in Northern California, not just in the Southern California, but also up here in Sacramento County." I mean, and it's very, very true. We got a spot in Fremont called Little Kabul. As you know, Kabul is the capital of Afghanistan that just fell. We have a spot up here, not too far from where I'm at. It's in this city of Fremont, California, and it's called Little Kabul. And that's what it is. Yeah.
The reason why they're taking in the refugees, because the refugees have children, and they back on the goddamn sex trafficking shit. They're the ones that don't speak no English, so they can't fucking tell you if their children are missing or none of that shit. That's why they're taking them in, for child trafficking.
Interesting. I can see it. I can see that.
And you can tell them I said that shit. Why else are you interested in them motherfuckers?
Absolutely. And if you look, I think that it's several purposes. I can definitely see what you just said as them doing that. And the other one, if you look at the folks that they putting on these cargo planes, y'all, they don't look distressed. Have you seen them? Last night. So you think
they making it up?
No, I'm saying these are people who they work for the government. You know what I'm saying? Like Afghan, they are people who are Afghanis but work for Central Intelligence, and they were implants all over that country. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, it was the Mujahideen versus the Taliban, and the Mujahideen was the ones that the American forces were working with. So a lot of them could play both sides, and this is how they. So I see a lot of them that, because the majority of them were men. Like on some of them photos, you look like a large amount of them were young men. Like they looked like they were between the ages of like 20 and maybe 40. You know, and I'm like, them look like agents. Them look, you know what I'm saying? Those look like agents, and you have to get your assets out of the country. You know what I'm saying? Because some of them people were being taken out in the dead of the night. When they would show them coming, getting on that plane, it'd be like, you can tell it was in the middle of the night because it wasn't a whole bunch of people. When they show the daytime scene, supposedly of the airport, is mass chaos. There's people running next to planes and all this stuff, but they would have these people coming out at night. I'm like, those look like contractors, right? Those look like contractors that work for them, because they're all calm. When you look at the photo, they're all calm. Ain't nobody crying. You know, usually if you're a refugee trying to get out of something that's chaotic, your face look a little tired. You know what I'm saying? You probably sweating. You know, maybe some people out there crying because they probably left their entire family or whatever. None of that look like that. None of those scenes look like that. Right. Yeah. So I'm like, they're getting their assets out of the country and then flying them in other parts of the world. And a lot of them are coming to California and other states, right? And I'm like,
so what's going on in Afghanistan?
The military pulled out. They left. They left the country after being there.
When
for
the military pulled out? Oh, okay.
See,
when they pulled out?
They pulled out a couple of days ago.
Oh, okay. And who pulled them out?
Biden. He told the generals to pull out. Get out.
Biden has no generals. He's not even fucking president. So probably what the fuck you looking at ain't goddamn real.
I do. I believe that. I believe that it's not.
Yeah.
I'm giving my assessment of what I think it is.
That shit can't be real because Biden ain't fucking president.
Right.
Y'all don't have a president.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
He ain't president. Yeah,
I agree.
Look at that shit again.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it under the guise of. I'm saying there's some other shit, and they're getting their assets out.
Oh, it could be fake because your ass ain't there to see it for your own eyes. That's the point. You know what I'm saying? They don't say so much CGI going on, motherfuckers. They got these goddamn news reporters. Y'all thinking they right there? Them motherfuckers CGIs. Them motherfuckers are not goddamn real. Yeah, they got so much technology. Yeah, it's all of that. I ain't gonna believe a goddamn thing. So I know that shit made up. I know it's
I'm giving my assessment of what I think the made up part is, not what they showing on the cover story that they giving.
Yeah, I'm saying all of it. You can't be half. It can't be half and half. It can't be 3/4, 1 1/4, 1 1/4.
What do you mean?
2 1/4, 3 1/4, 4 1/4. It can't be half and half. It either is or it isn't. That's what I'm saying. It then it's all isn't.
That's what I'm saying. Then they're getting their.
Then it is all isn't. Yeah, it is all is made to fuck up. It's made to look fucking real. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucking news, but it ain't real.
Right. But all those actors, whether it could be CG and they just maybe it's 10 motherfuckers and then they duplicated a whole bunch of them. That's a possibility.
Well,
right?
it could be maybe as well, but whatever you're looking at, which is why I stopped looking at all that shit, because I know it's all fake now. You know what I'm saying? But whatever you're looking at, it can't be half and half. It can't be 1/4 this real and 3/4 fake than a motherfucker. So it's either is it or is it not? And I'm just saying that the shit ain't fucking real.
Right. I'm saying it ain't real on the account that they need to create another boogeyman, because if those people, if all the motherfuckers that they bring it in by the ship or the cargo plane load and dropping them off all over the country and in this country, if that is happening, I'm saying that's your next setup for your next
and where you see them
insurgency.
And where do you see them at? Where are they located? Where you see them
well,
at?
I've just seen they dropped off a whole bunch out here in Northern California.
See them at? Where you see them at?
They just dropped the whole. Have I seen them? You talking about me personally?
You absolutely. You're in California, so where you see them at? Not
I know
where
it's a whole bunch
they're at, but where you have
I see a whole
seen
bunch
them
of Afghanis up here. I see them all the time. Who dress in their traditional garb? They don't look like they don't look Americans.
Now, listen, you see them. Listen, there's no such thing as American. All of this shit is a melting pot. So look, let me ask the question. Yeah. Take your time, sweetheart. Trust me, this ain't about you. This ain't got shit to do with you. This is about what they putting out. Okay. So my question is, when you say you see them all the time, you're saying you've always seen them, or you're just now seeing them all the time now that they dropping them off in Northern California?
They've always been here, I've always seen them, and they're showing them coming off the plane.
Wait.
In San Francisco International.
Fuck what they showing. Fuck what they showing and fuck the plane. The fact is that you have always seen them prior to this shit here.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna leave it like that then. That you've always seen them. So they could have been the same motherfuckers before you see them getting off the plane. They showing them getting on the plane and then getting off the plane. Same ones that you've always seen.
Okay, well, it ain't enough of them for that. It ain't unless they're taking.
No such thing. No such thing as ain't enough of them. Because according to you said they were everywhere. You always saw them everywhere, so it had to have been plenty enough.
I mean, yeah, they have a huge
population. One Afghanistan is one thing. Okay, then there it is. What the hell?
I mean, like I said, we got a city we call it Little Cabal.
Then that means they have a population.
Yeah, they do.
Absolutely. Yeah, and you ain't seen all of the population.
Right. I mean, that's nobody. It's not possible to see every last one of them.
So then we can actually say right now that they could be the most that you've seen on the scene being shot and fucking videoed and camera to everybody else watching that shit.
Okay.
Since it ain't enough that you've seen, but you know that they a population. And only be a population, you got to make that motherfucker at least 1%.
Yeah, they got a significant population up here.
Okay, then. So there's your large group of Afghanistan being shown, not only shown getting off the plane, but not goddamn being put on the plane to get off the motherfucker. Ain't showing none of that. Just showing them off on the plane and off the plane. Show us goddamn loading them motherfuckers on the goddamn plane. Now they show us loading up the motherfuckers on the plane. That's CGI. Yeah, CGI. Absolutely.
We see them
that's
loading up.
Shit. They're lying. That's why they say rumors. God damn it. It's easy to make a motherfucker believe everything. Take it back. The man landed on the fucking moon. The whole world believed it.
Right.
So a few knew that, goddamn it, y'all told us what, no oxygen. Staged the whole moon landing. Come on. Don't believe shit you fucking see on television.
Right.
Don't believe shit you see on the internet, because that's still goddamn make-believe. That's still staged. If they did it one time, they've been doing it a million times to these motherfuckers. And here we are, 2021.
Right.
Come on now.
Yeah, I'm saying that it ain't real, and they getting ready to set up their next level of the boogeyman. Because now you got all these motherfuckers.
I'm with you on that. Yeah, and the boogeyman ain't real either. That's the point.
Right. Yeah.
That motherfucker ain't gonna be real either.
Right. No, for real. No, that's real talk. So
that motherfucker gonna be an actor wrapped up in goddamn garments, so you can't figure that motherfucker out.
I agree. So they got that boogeyman that they're going to then release. They got these actors all around, not only the world, but inside of America, because you're going to need your next event. They're setting up the next event.
And what's the next event now?
The next event could be another terror attack within the borders, within the state.
Well, it's already an attack. And it's on American people. It's on the American soil. It's already here.
I agree.
Just people can't see it. It's all, the war is on America's side.
True.
And it's already happening.
Right. What I'm saying is, on top of that, to add to that they can create another event within the borders.
And when they create another event, guess who catch hell? The people in America. People. Absolutely. Because all they want to do is continue to enslave your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? They went one way to have you strip butt naked to go through TSA.
For real.
Now they got you goddamn getting shot the fuck up in your ass.
Right.
To go eat at a restaurant and sit the fuck down and fly some damn well. They created all this shit to control your motherfucking ass.
Right. And I'm saying they want to continue that process. You got to continue to have events to speed up what they ultimately want, which that is total fucking control with no possibility of an uprising of anything like that. Yes,
they always have to create a monster, a devil, so that God can control you.
Absolutely, and that's all.
That's the only way you can do it.
This shit pop off. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
In my head, I'm thinking that's
you're right. You're right. You're right and exact, because they only do it to enslave the Americans.
Right.
Dumbasses.
Absolutely.
Yeah. As long as they get you to believe whatever the fuck is happening, they got something for your ass coming. So if they show you that, if they showing people the Afghanistan bullshit, but they gonna show you what they really got for your ass.
Absolutely. I can see that shit now. I can see it now.
Always been there. That's why they did it.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. We got Larry on the phone. Larry, your mic open, baby. Sorry for your patience. Got some damn good patience, baby.
For real.
All right. Great day, Don. Great to hear you. How are you?
Great day. Well, actually, the only reason why y'all hearing me today, great day to you too, sir. The only reason why you hearing me today, because I thought the day was Tuesday. Wednesday, I be tired than a motherfucker. I can't do it. Goddamn, I lay down and fall asleep listening to this shit. I be so fucking excited. So because it's interesting, it's a trick of the brain. It's a trick of the mind. I literally thought it was Tuesday, and I'm fucking wired. And the day is fucking Wednesday. I didn't even know that.
And the day is Wednesday. Like, goddamn. Ain't that so?
You think it's one day, you get more energy. You think it's the day you ain't got no energy. See, that's what happens. So shit. Yeah. So you can tell me today one Tuesday, motherfucking tomorrow Wednesday. I had my whole Wednesday set up. I'm going to bed early. I already fucking know that shit. Yeah.
And the day.
So, that's why I'm on this motherfucker. It's hot damn Tuesday, goddamn it, not hot damn Wednesday. Fuck what you heard, shit. I'm in this bitch. What the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm up, I'm wired. Goddamn shit. The fuck? So I'm sorry to fuck you a little party up though, but shit, I'm here today, goddamn.
It's all good.
It's always
I'm gonna have to come into y'all goddamn missionary fucking, man. It's about to be a menage a trois. I'm in this shit.
Oh shit, let's get this motherfucker started right. You know what I'm saying? The old days up in here. Hi, Neff. Great to see you. Great day.
Up, Mr. Larry?
Now, I'm doing great. I agree with Don. They making this shit up.
No doubt.
They making that.
They doing what?
I agree that what we're seeing reference to that stuff over an age over in Afghanistan is made up. I agree.
And the same hated bullshit is made up.
I think it's made up.
I know for a fact that when they saw it, they knew it was the same motherfucking pictures, the same house that so-called tore up and been down. Then now them fell down again and shit. And it's the same shit. So a few people still got a good ass memory that this shit's some bullshit.
Yeah, I think it's made up.
The Haiti stuff? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think Haiti is made up. Afghanistan is made up. And it's all going to point to a big-ass cannon pointed straight to our heads. I agree. All of that is setting it up for their next move against us.
Yeah, to enslave the populace so they can continue to depopulate.
Correct.
No doubt about it.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's it. Simple as that.
That's all. It's always been that way. When they created them back in the 90s and shit, when they kept creating these Unabombers and gonna call them unit, meaning working by themselves and shit, because they ain't feel like creating too many characters and photos and mugshots for your dumb asses. So, you know what I'm saying, with the Olympics and then the goddamn underwear motherfucker and all that type of shit. Next thing you know, you the one that got to get strip searched at the airport.
Right. And they never went back to normal. Never.
Absolutely, and that's very key, because everybody keeps thinking we're going back to normal with this shit. No, motherfucker.
Never.
No. The word normal got the word no in it, motherfucker. That shit ain't happening.
No more. No more. In black people language. You're going back no more.
No more. Shit, you ain't going back to no more. Goddamn, you ain't get that shit ever again. You ain't had it.
It's time.
And interesting that, you know what I'm saying? If people think this shit normal, this shit ain't normal. You ain't got no more bombers. So can we goddamn, you know what I'm saying, not go through these
Right.
So now they gotta cart them in. They carting them in now. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta
And
take my
remember
shoes
that,
off.
and what they were leading up to, right, to the world trade, from the goddamn underwear to the fucking Olympics
Shoe bomber.
motherfucker and the shoe bomber. They were leading up to that world trade on your ass. Now you really got to get butt naked and get held up for your airplane and shit. All that dumb ass shit, man. Get shake down and shit.
Y'all can't get on airplanes no more because.
And now nobody ain't gonna be able to get on that shit.
Damn, we can't get on no motherfucking airplane.
Now you got another terrorist called COVID. Goddamn shit.
Okay.
So we got one half of America done dragged us
Ain't
into
no
all this
going
shit
around
by
like
being stupid, Don.
And it's
It's
always
not
the
normal.
invisible enemy, right? The fucking ISIS was an invisible enemy. The virus is an invisible enemy. Same shit.
No,
Well,
the
let
one that
the
was
record reflect.
responsible, the one that was responsible for the virus is Trump. They made that motherfucker the enemy.
Yeah.
Right.
They made
That's
this
true.
nigga the
They
enemy.
dropped that on his
Face
lap.
of the
Yeah, they
virus,
did.
Okay?
That's true.
Yeah, they dropped that on his lap like shit. I ain't even
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Yeah, they said it's that nigga. That's your enemy.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
motherfucker
right.
right here.
He the one paid for all this shit.
Yeah. And I
He
listen
paid.
to old clips and shit, man. I got to find it. They got it's a montage. Did I say that right? Of a bunch of clips and shit.
Yes.
And all of them saying Kumo. I mean, you got all of them saying this shit out. Is this Trump vaccine? We're not giving it to the people. This one Trump
I heard that one.
It's
Yeah.
a whole. Yeah, you heard. Do you know where to find that at? If you do, you got to put that shit on my page.
Okay. I will.
Yeah,
I'll
they
research.
got
Okay.
all of them saying that shit though. Like, well, we're not backing that. We're not supporting that. That one there is probably some straight up influenza. But we're not gonna get into that shit because goddamn it, we already on lockdown radio.
Yeah. I saw that. I was like, oh man, Neff got me pumped up one night, probably, Don, because it's not your fault this time, Don, because you was asleep last Wednesday.
Nigga, I was listening. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I fell asleep like the last third when y'all started reading that goddamn book, man. That's when I laid down. I think I even text. I think I was too tired to even text Neff, like, call me and wake me up to end the stream. But nah, man, I knew it. I knew it when I first got down, you know what I'm saying, set the stream up and streamed into goddamn politics. And I heard goddamn Alex Jones and fucking RZA. I said, this bitch got the two most bandit niggas on YouTube,
on Earth,
social media. Goddamn, TikTok. They can't do no TikTok. They can't do a goddamn thing. I said, boy, I'm gonna let
I
this
was
shit
surprised
play
you
though.
played it the first hour. To be honest, I wasn't anticipating.
I already knew. I already knew
You
what
knew.
was gonna happen as soon as I heard it. But you know how I see shit now. Whoever came to eat, that was for us. Cause they gonna goddamn they gonna burn our building down after this one. But whoever I don't give a shit. God damn it. I knew it though. I knew it.
For trying to solve the problem. But you never.
Sorry.
So that's how I saw it though. I was like, fuck that. Let that shit roll, goddamn.
Let it roll. Yeah.
And then with all the other callers, man, oh my, that did it. I pop that shit out. Y'all had a hot air hotline, man.
Yeah, we did. It was hard to keep that one, man. The spirit hit, dog. I saw that on Facebook, like I saw it late, really. And we doing it live because we on lockdown again. I said, God damn. They flagged it. They vicious with that stuff, man.
Well,
they are vicious nowadays.
on a one-woman show and shit, so they took my ass down off of my motherfucking ass. I'm a one-woman show. Well, goddamn, all y'all motherfuckers plus goddamn Alex Jones and Russell. I said, boy, this shit. So y'all started reading that goddamn book. Goddamn.
And we started reading that book. Like,
y'all keep reading that goddamn book, motherfucker. We'll stay alive in this bitch in white man's house. But goddamn,
that was only the last 30 minutes or 25 minutes of the show.
Yeah, but if that was the whole 4 hours of the fucking show, shit wouldn't have got taken down.
Oh, for sure.
That's the point. Never wake up, baby. You know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. Shit. But they don't mind. See, then when you know you ain't really saying shit. If they ain't fucking banning your ass, you ain't saying shit.
Yeah. That's
well, they know most people, they know, and they most definitely know a lot of motherfuckers are not going to actually connect fucking bullshit tactics that niggas are involved in. How
because
niggas get used. They don't care.
No, because it has nothing to do with what 201 event was talking about. We have to control.
That makes sense.
Absolutely. That's why.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? As long as you talking about a damn book that came out during the Willie Lynch letter, goddamn it, that shit that ain't had no problem, goddamn. You keep talking about that bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not fucking
connecting dots,
sabotaging or redirect, like they said in the goddamn email, contradicting.
Right.
Yeah, they said we're contradicting. First, it's labeled. Excuse me, be quiet. Let me get this shit out. It's labeled medical misinformation. Okay, that's what they got. That's what they got. Hot down politics on and Don Nicoleon on. Okay. Medical misinformation. This time it wasn't about malicious and harmful shit. You know? So now, right. So let me take it slow, okay? So and then it started talking about what medical misinformation is. So it say some shit like contradicting the COVID-19 vaccine experts and the health community, the healthcare community. Okay? You hear me?
Yeah,
that's what it say. Yeah, and the healthcare community or some old shit. It's the COVID-19 vaccine experts and the healthcare community or some old bullshit like that. That's their new shit. They strike your ass with medical misinformation. So I appealed to them bastards one time.
Okay.
And I didn't know they was coming for hot damn politics. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right. Yeah, so I didn't know that during the time. They were already coming for hot damn politics when I appealed to Don Nicoleon show. And they popped up with the same shit. Medical misinformation, and you're contradicting the COVID-19 vaccine experts and the healthcare community. Some old bullshit. So, but in the appeal, I say to them motherfuckers, no the fuck we didn't. No the fuck we didn't. You know what I'm saying? And I said, God damn it, produce the facts. Show us what we did. If anything, we quoted them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? We quoted the goddamn vaccine, motherfucking COVID-19 vaccine, goddamn experts and the goddamn healthcare community. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then it hit me while I'm telling them to produce that. So I said, in which you can't, and you not gonna fucking show where we did that shit at. I said, what did it, motherfuckers, is the videos that that people that was on the stream, and that people all over the world who received the COVID-19 vaccination did videos showing the effects of the vaccination. That's why you took the shit down. And then I said some shit like, this is not going against, this is not neither contradicting, you know what I'm saying? I said these will be considered COVID-19 vaccine experts because they the one that got the shit.
Correct.
They will be the experts. So how the fuck am I contradicting COVID-19 vaccine experts when the ones that actually got the fucking COVID-19 vaccine is the fucking experts? And they still saying, bitch, fuck you. No, I'm wrong. That stayed. The appeal happened. You know what I'm saying? But the video's still taken down. You know what I'm saying? But the strike came with hot damn politics. And they said appeal. I said, fuck y'all. I'm tired of sitting in jail appealing. Fuck that shit. I ain't got time to fuck it. I already know what you fuckers about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a game of whack-a-mole now.
Yeah, like I ain't finna goddamn, it's all good, motherfucker. Nobody give a shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna tell you.
I mean, like, for the record, if people, was it this time last year? It may have been the wintertime last year. You called it from the beginning. You called, just like you called the Afghanistan thing was fake as hell. I mean, like, you called it, no? And the what's spilling out into what we know is bearing witness to what you called.
If y'all travel back to a lot of the old shit before we were born, how they staged a lot of shit, how they covered up the fucking truth and used the publications and mainstream media to tell the population one thing when it was something else, then at this point in your fucking life, you shouldn't believe shit they report.
Correct.
Period.
Correct.
I've been going back to the black and white era of your former president that was filmed in black and white, pictures in black and white. But when there was no color TV. There was no internet. Just
that little small tube. Yeah.
And how they even fucking manipulated that for the dumbass motherfuckers who was born during that time and was adults as well. It will remind you that these are the same motherfuckers. Only a fool will believe anything they say or show or print.
And that's fact. That's fact. That's
if
actual.
If they did it to our mamas and daddies, then what the fuck you think they doing it to you, and your ass is a mama and daddy now? You think these motherfuckers telling you all that shit is for real? You honestly think that?
Right. There will be no need to ban people and censor people if it was. There was no reason to.
Yeah. And why they wanted to do a shakedown on social medias, get everybody involved to shake that shit down. But fuck social media. They've been lying since these motherfuckers got in place to be a CBS, a ABC, a Viacom, a Washington Post, a CNN, a BET, and I mean, all this shit forever. They've been fooling you niggers and you crackers.
So it was created for that express purpose. Would it be fair to say that?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. In the beginning, like I was watching like some declassified ass shit on Netflix, right? This is UFO Declassified. I don't give a fuck about UFOs. That's not what I'm watching.
Okay.
What I'm watching is their cover-up. And so they started explaining when them motherfuckers start coming, the U.S. Navy, you know what I'm saying? They wanted to get a hold of it and change the narrative, right? So there was a time where there was real journalism, you understand? Until that happened. Until 1940, 44, 45, 46, 47 is when journalism, and 1950 has never been the same. They had to get a hold on journalism. You hear me? Because at that time, they were reporting the truth. You understand?
The military took over the media.
Then the government took over journalism. Yep. And had to, and so from that point on, they've been lying ever since. From that point on, they've been lying to you. Yep. From that point on. They said they got the, and back that during that time they used the word publication. So that's newspaper and news, like, you know what I'm saying? 1950 is when they gave you color, right? Or the TV. What year was that? 1950?
That was before my time right there, but we will go with that. I don't know when color was time.
Okay, but I think TV came in the 50s. Cause that prior to
I remember
50s,
black
radio.
and white growing up. Yeah.
Right.
I remember black and white.
Got color. Okay, then I'm wrong. Then 50 gave you color. But the TV been out to the masses.
Yeah, the late 50s color.
Late 50s gave you color. But
is when,
okay.
Color television.
Okay. All right, good. So then they gave you the TV in the 50s. This was after all of the goddamn sightings. It all happened in the 40s. Right?
Gotcha.
So all you doing is listening to the radio of the reporters reporting the fucking truth and reading the papers of the truth. Right? TV came out at the same damn time once they figured out how to get television waves from the ETs, right? Then they gave you the TV, which they been had it. They just had to figure out how to fucking put it together. And then, okay, so the point I'm making is, so now you get to see these motherfuckers talk to your ass. You feel me? From radio
and they
to
wiped
TV.
out
But during that time, they already had control, y'all, of, like Neff said, the military the government really ended up controlling journalism. And that's your government. Started. Yeah, absolutely. So that they can alter your intelligence by saying that's not true. This is what happens.
No doubt about it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And put your ass to
propaganda.
Yeah. And this is before we were even born. Okay. So all these motherfuckers that had the ability in the late 30s and 40s to turn on a radio and listen to them motherfuckers, that might have all been truth, with the exception of the man landing on the fucking moon. Let me finish. And they had to do that shit on television. You know what I'm saying? Now to fool your fucking eyes. Because that was done on the black and white
screen. I see what you're saying.
Absolutely.
That was the hook.
Mind you, by the 50s, they knew that they can make you motherfuckers believe. Not us, because we ain't here yet. Your mamas and daddies and grandmamas and all them motherfuckers that was living at that time, probably still today, excuse me, not to shit on them like they gone now. But, gotta correct myself. But from there, you believe everything you fucking see. But everything they give you, you're gonna believe it. Everything they print, you're gonna believe it. But if you watch the goddamn Declassified to find out that aliens exist, you're gonna miss the fact that your government controlled the fucking media in the black and white fucking era, right before there was television. So control, not the media, control the publications, the papers. Yeah, first. Then control what you saw on TV when you want to tune into the news station and shit like that. Yeah. So they started writing it. Yep. So from there, my point that I'm making is simple.
Okay.
Why believe what the fuck you see? Why believe what the fuck they show you, or they write, or they print? And here we are now. Don't believe none of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Common sense. It's common sense. They've been altering the truth. They've been hiding a whole bunch of shit. But herein lies the truth. And because we can read that bullshit they print, that bullshit they fucking televise, you understand now?
Yep.
All that, because herein lies the truth. And still we in the way. Because even the more they talk, we can still see not the lie, but where the truth is at out their mouth.
Right.
What they write, where the truth is at, what in the lies that they fucking print. So that's the problem now. You know what I'm saying? They got a problem. There's a situation, Houston.
It's a big problem. Houston, we got a problem.
Because ain't no way in hell everybody's supposed to believe every goddamn thing they say and print and show. The fuck?
Especially as it's coming now.
It worked for goddamn 3 generations. It just didn't work for the 70 babies.
It didn't work.
Some of us.
It's been going strong
since some of the 80s.
1920s.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I agree.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a motherfucker, man. It's a motherfucker. So, yeah, they got, this shit here done got, like my man Prince say, truth is the new minority.
I mean, well, what you're saying, you know, makes sense, because if I go back to the 70s and 80s, our generation was outside. We wasn't in the house glued to the radio or the TV. To the
and neither was
that,
our mom and dad because they were younger.
Okay. Right.
Right. But they created a new monster.
Mm-hmm.
They created a new monster called the World Wide Web. And from that monster, it gave us cell phones with the capabilities of a computer.
To walk around with it.
And that monster gave us what? Social media. You know what I'm saying? Like I would ask my mama, where you seen that shit at? Shade Room. Ask my children, where you seen that shit at? Facebook, Instagram, all that fucking shit. Where that shit? So whether we was outside with nothing, but these motherfuckers is holding the goddamn lies in their fucking hand all day long.
And taking it as real.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit be. Now,
exactly.
Now, you know when you get a certain age, right? Mm-hmm. All you do is watch the fucking news. This is why they were able to fuck over the goddamn
elderly,
the senior citizens. Because that's all they gonna do. They gonna watch that fucking news and then watch Jeopardy and then go back to the fucking news. And gave every senior citizen, right, 100, 350 stations, and now you just on CNN.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
that becomes
so
a reality.
Now that ain't happened. I hope that ain't happened to none of us here today, because we ain't senior citizens. You got me fucked up. I'm not gonna stay and listen to these motherfuckers. Okay.
Right.
TV is not somebody I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? You would not have me like that.
True.
No, sir.
No, when I want to hear the real news of what has happened and what's going to happen, I watch Hollywood.
Right.
Hollywood, goddammit. If you ain't watching Hollywood, because Hollywood exposed these motherfuckers and can get away with it.
True,
Hollywood, 1990 something, Hollywood dropped a film called Johnny Goddamn Demonic. Demonic with Kanye, with other nigga Keanu Reeves on it. And that shit say the year is 2021 and there's a virus on your ass. Okay? The year is 2020 or some shit. Okay? So if you ain't watching Hollywood and you waiting to see, like my mama be like on the phone, I got to turn on the news and see what they talking about regarding this COVID shit. Like bitch, you better
look
turn
at
back the
Johnny
hands of time. You better goddamn watch the movies because what the news is giving you is late information.
Right.
Okay, I watch Hollywood, motherfucker. I watch goddamn Paramount, and goddamn Warner Brothers, and them motherfuckers. That's how I get what the fuck. While y'all stuck in 2020, I watch the movie that is showing me what the fuck gonna happen in the year 3000, motherfucker.
Right.
Y'all stuck with this bullshit. I need a heads up.
Speaking of a movie.
Well, Don, we're on the same
and I'm
chain.
Something strange than a motherfucker, right? You want to hear something strange, and then don't forget what you about to say, right?
I got it.
iRobot is one of my favorites, right? And I probably watch iRobot every goddamn 6 months because I fuck around and miss something. But do you know, in that motherfucker, and it's amazing, I watched it damn near 100 times. That shit show the fucking FedEx robot. That shit show the FedEx robot bringing your fucking goddamn FedEx to the goddamn show. And what FedEx got? That motherfucker right there in your face now. One of them motherfuckers. Yeah, no, y'all still stuck on drones. No, they really got a robot. It's coming to the fucking door.
Yeah. It's already here. Check out Boston Dynamics.
What the hell I just said? That shit was on iRobot though. That's my point. Before it was. So why y'all waiting on a commercial to tell you what they got again? You better motherfucking go back. You better go back and watch how 2001 Space. You better watch some black and white shit before color, and it's gonna fucking tell you every fucking thing. Stop watching these niggas, man. Stop watching these mainstream media ass motherfuckers. It's keeping you right there. You're not gonna know what the fuck's gonna happen in 20 fucking years from now because your ass ain't paying attention to Hollywood. And if you plan on be living for 20 more fucking years, you better goddamn watch some Hollywood, motherfucker.
I see,
so you can be ahead of the goddamn game.
I definitely see what's coming. That permanent underclass, and all you gotta do is go watch fucking a movie from 1995
and remember the whole Mars shit?
Atlas Shrugged. Go watch Atlas Shrugged.
Remember the whole Mars shit? Remember Mars?
When they scared the
Mars
people
today.
Was that radio? Today.
The Mars today. What's happening in Mars today? What they doing?
They got robots and shit up there.
No. They got something else too. They got people already going to Mars.
They got colonies up there already.
They got people already. Well, they've been on Mars. They already been on Mars. Even goddamn Eisenhower great granddaughter had to go to Mars. The bitch old now. But
they got colonies.
This hoe was placed in Mars. Okay. Yeah. And that was doing the fucking late 80s or early 90s. That was during the late 80s or early 90s. Meanwhile, Hollywood was showing your ass either the late 80s or 89 or late 80s, late 90s, early 90s, that they were already going to Mars.
Right.
Already, they DC, man, Hollywood is going to tell you everything.
And all that shit.
Yeah, but they were already there. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's say they say mission to Mars, the average Negro is like, okay, they on their way. But the smart Negro gonna be like, they already on fucking Mars.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. They got colonies. They been living up there. They already been living. They live in the colonies already. You know? Yeah, some other with some other beings up there, just like Total Recall. They already been up there. Like you said, they been there.
All that shit been out. Yeah, it's always been. Hollywood show you the latest technology.
Yeah.
Not the latest of your latest, the latest that's coming out later.
Absolutely.
That's the point. When I say latest,
no
some
doubt.
of y'all
You know
motherfuckers
what's
be
coming
thinking right now.
You know what's coming that we already watched. We watched it a couple of years ago. Ready Player One. Ready Player One and Black Mirror, where them black men was fucking with each other inside of the thing. That's what's coming up right now. How many of y'all heard of the metaverse? The metaverse. Yeah. This is what Zuckerberg and them are working around on right now. It's called metaverse. And this is going to be the internet 2.0, the new internet, where you can be in that shit, like Ready Player One, like Black Mirror. You can live in that motherfucker.
Yep. Yeah, they knew it worked with Second Life. That's how.
Right.
And they knew it also worked with Facebook, because it's motherfuckers who live on Facebook.
Very true.
They knew that shit worked. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's all.
Here.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody talking about
and that's
that
fucked
shit.
up.
This
because
man is in Congress.
Wait. In Johnny Mnemonic, they show you that shit. In Johnny Mnemonic, people was living inside the goddamn game. They show you that in Johnny Mnemonic. And there's another movie that came out called a dude told me to watch it. Sorry, I can't tell you motherfuckers, but I'll tell you who the actor is. The nigga I like, Neff, Gerald Butler. Right? Okay. And so the year is whatever year. I should have paid attention to the year. I got to watch it again. No, I can't, because it's on the black site. I'm proud never to go on the dark web ever again. Okay. But it's called, maybe it's called Gamer. I don't fucking know. But it's another year, and this is popping up now, the metaverse shit. But this dropped some years ago. It's old with Gerald Butler in it. It ain't no new shit. It's fairly new, if you want to say, in the year 2000. But everybody is living in the game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they can be whatever the fuck they want to be. Their fat ass bodies is where your fat ass body is at right now, staring at this YouTube shit, listening to us. And yeah, man. And they in these machines. They're in these simulations. Yes. And they can be whoever they want to fucking be in that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. It's coming. So they showed you that in that Gerald Butler one. What is it called? Just pull up Gerald Butler goddamn fucking IMB or some shit, motherfucker. Okay. I think it's called Gamer. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But he was in prison, so I'll give you a little bit. He was in prison, and they would use, like, because I'm a damn good gamer, they would use me and whoever else a damn good gamer on this line to play to be the controller of the prisoner. The prisoners are real, but they're hooked up to the game. If they die in that motherfucker, they die in real life. So you had they got gamers. So I think, you know what I'm saying, controlling them and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they have to fight for their life, and if they make it, they get released from prison. But it's us gamers controlling these motherfuckers, creating the weapons for them and all that type of shit, which is coming. You know what I'm saying? So you know how like Call of Duty and all that shit, how we got to reload, get our weapons and shit, and control them little motherfuckers in the video game. That's what that shit is about. But they're real people. And I even said to myself, once I saw Gamer, I think that's the name of it, I said, what if these games are real fucking people and we are controlling them motherfuckers? Because they showing this shit in the fucking, in the goddamn, whatever the fuck that shit called. Right. So, this
another level of the simulation controlling the other simulation. Those inside of that simulation.
Yeah, so I'm saying, imagine us playing Call of Duty, and them are real people inside that fucking game, and we just don't fucking know that shit.
Right.
I mean, leave it up to a bitch like me. I don't mind dying, so I can start over. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever my avatar is, whatever I'm playing Call of Duty or any of that shit or that zombie shit, that shit is too fucking real. And Gamer exposed it. That Hollywood movie exposed it that you could be controlling. It could be real motherfuckers and you don't even know it. They somewhere the fuck else.
Right. Came out in 2009, Gamer. I see it. I had to check it out. But yeah, that's what they got on
deck.
Good to see you, baby. It's called the Metaverse, and it makes sense how they're setting up the next generation, which are like my children and all that, with Roblox. Now it makes sense why the children are so enamored with Roblox, because it is a game, a simulation that you create your own world. You literally build the world. You're building it. So therefore you build it and then you live in it. This is what Roblox is. And they can create all, pretty much anything they want. And then inside of that game, they have a community of friends. And they all go there, right?
Yeah.
They all go there. They hang out. They play games together. They go hunt for food. They go build houses. And they go build worlds.
And
that's
they get
what
fatter
Roblox
and fatter.
is.
And they real body get fatter and fatter.
Man, for real. And,
I just keep thinking about that fat motherfucker inside the goddamn metaverse shit on the Gamer. Man, this is what this motherfucker do. He live his life inside that shit.
Right. And that's what they got on deck. That's what the metaverse is. They're not really talking about it, but they're setting it up with Epic Games, Facebook, and Microsoft.
Yep.
And you look, to me, this is why they are in constant competition between Microsoft and Amazon. That's one of the reasons why they keep fighting for the satellite. Them and SpaceX keep fighting for the contracts. They serve so many multiple persons. They're doing so many things all at one time. And this is, to me, when I see this, I can see how they're all interconnected. None of this shit is ever separate. They all serve multiple purposes. Well, this is why they want inside of the fucking infrastructure bill that they want broadband or fiber optics throughout everywhere in the country. They try to make it seem like, people in the rural area have a problem getting it. They want it everywhere. So this is all connectivity to the smart grid that's connected to the satellites from up above. So not only does it serve as a monitoring, but it's for this type of shit right here too with this metaverse. They got to have all that shit connected. You got to have everybody in it. It's the new transformation of social networking. It's wild. It's the new shit. And we should know that, right? Because of the AR or Oculus. Oculus is the virtual reality game, the virtual reality shit. My children ask me for that shit right now. I ain't bought it, but they sure is asking. I said they're just setting it up. They're setting it up for VR. Here comes Ready Player One. Here comes Black Mirror. But it's something that they ain't really talking about per se. But we'll watch it. Like Don said, you watch the movies, you know it's here. And remember, the other one was called, I think it was the same shit, Black Mirror. Remember the episode when the girl, they had it was based off social credits, but
yeah. I always think
one?
about that shit. Yeah,
remember
because you mentioned it on a hot damn politics now, and I was too tired to fucking tell your ass. Don't forget, China got social credits now. China got social credits. Yeah,
sure do.
I was too tired. Yep.
Right. So.
Yep. Already
that's
out.
That's what that shit is. So that means your behavior Things that
I'm gonna be
do.
broke as fuck depending on social credit. I ain't gonna be able to pay a goddamn bill.
Man.
I ain't even gonna be able to buy a goddamn fry.
Right.
Just based on social credit.
Well, so all that shit, social credit system, and this is why, again, they have to have the connectivity run through everybody's household because, again, they can automatically shut shit off just like that with the flip of a switch.
We know they can said that shit. Yeah, right? that ain't what they want to do though. Go back to that social credit. Are y'all from? Nah, that ain't. I mean, shit. We always say that. Motherfucker got the power to cut your fucking lights off. You freeze to death.
Oh, yeah.
That shit. We already know that. They cut the fucking.
So
they cut the power.
Social
Cut the
credit.
Wi-Fi. But not shit. Yeah, social credit. Yeah, let's stay on social credit. Social credit, motherfucker, is based on the fact, motherfucker, that's your money. You know what I'm saying? If you could go to study that, I think it's one of them China ass spots and shit. They already got the social credit.
Yeah,
so in other words, it watches. We know you know now. It watches. It watches you. So if you help an old lady down the street, your social across the street, you don't need help to hold down the street. But if you help an old bitch across the damn street, your social credit goes up two notches and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Some old shit. Mm-hmm. But in Black Mirror, it actually showed that too, that it's all based on likes and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? This is how you get the nice house. So it doesn't. So remember now, social credit. Take the word social from credit. You just got credit, and that's supposed to be thing that have you help your ass out, right? You know what I'm saying? Pay your goddamn bills on time and all that fucking shit. Motherfucking your credit goes up. Well, to keep your ass connected on the fucking internet, right, is based on how you act on the internet. In the show Black Mirror. But fuck the show for 12 seconds and pull up a country in China has social fucking credit. And watch the video, y'all, on how the fuck they're doing that social credit system type shit for their population. Yeah.
We played it on the show I think a couple weeks ago. You played that clip when they
you did it again? Yeah, cause that shit old as fuck now.
Yeah.
Unless I'm still in the same year with you motherfuckers, but I think I ain't in the same year with you motherfuckers. So it might have been this year. Shit, I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Cause I was talking about how it was set up through the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, how they're going to eventually switch off of the credit score in America. It's going to take a little bit of time. That also got to do with the conversion of getting off the fiat dollar into more to the digitization of currency. So if they get rid of that, then they have to change the way your credit score is then calculated, and they're doing it based on a social social behavior.
Morals. On morals and shit, social behavior, yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because that money, man, I just hate that motherfucker fell for that Bitcoin bullshit. Because, man, that fucking money, motherfucker, you can be a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? But all that digital shit, man, and with the chip that's already in your ass, that's your money.
Right.
See, that's a motherfucker. When they knew how to convert people from analog to digital, they knew how to get motherfuckers from paper to plastic cards to fucking digital. And that shit there, into the chip in your fucking hand, you just you gonna be able to wave your fucking hand and pay your shit. And that's fucked up. That's fucked up. And to this social credit ass, IMF ass bullshit they doing, see, this what the fuck. See, you niggas shouldn't have participated. Because now this shit is about to be, you ain't finna get a goddamn thing. This is all based on you now. I can't even borrow $5 from fucking them because of this fuck ass shit.
And I was saying,
if they monitoring Neff social moral by giving a bitch with bad morals my motherfucking ass 3 credits of her goddamn shit, they take you aiming to hip in the bed and a goddamn rebel bitch. We just taking all your goddamn credit.
that shit gonna sound like Sonic the Hedgehog. You know when he lose all his coins, that shit go like all your shit is gone.
Wrong move, bitch. Wrong move.
And what I said in that show, and what Clifford Lowry has been hitting on, is because they're doing it under the guise on the piggybacking of the change off of niggas and their disgruntledness about inequality. That's how they're ushering it in. This is how they're doing away with that. They're saying we have to find another way to prove that people are credit worthy. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to get rid of the old system, so we have to do it based on your behavior. What do you search on the internet? You know, how you are and stuff like that. This is the way. So fuck that you haven't, you know, you defaulted on something or you filed for bankruptcy. That ain't going to matter no more. It's about your social behavior. That's the new credit. That will eventually be the new credit system. And it's interesting, Don, that you said that sometimes you got to look at stuff before. I mean, you know, back in the day, that shows what they're going to do years later. Like you look at a movie from 1992, or as you said, Johnny Mnemonic, that shows you what's happening now. Or what was that other shit with Tom Cruise when they was like the dog police? I forget what that movie was called. I forget.
Minority Report, baby.
Yeah, there it is. Minority Report.
Yeah. And then Obama bust hell wide open with the crime, the same shit, the crime shit.
Yeah,
the crime shit.
Right.
Yeah, he got it. Because everybody about to be hooked up. Especially, if you get that Zuba, it hooks you up to the Zuba. Okay? God damn it. And remember, you scan that Zuba side of your left, you look at your left Zuba where you got the Zuba at, and go to Walmart and put the goddamn Juba next to your motherfucking where you got the Juba at. God damn it, that motherfucker show no ID. And it show ID numbers on the motherfucking Juba where you got the Juba at, motherfucker.
Right.
So goddamn, the fuck? Like, so you already goddamn hooked the fuck up to the Juba.
Whether you know it or not.
Okay? God damn it. Yeah. You got the Juba, and you got to get the Juba, 3 Juba times, motherfucker. To make that shit work. Goddamn public around the street.
every 8 months with the Juba. Fucking around with this.
But the Juba, goddamn Juba on your motherfucking ass. You got to go back to saying woo to woo. You feel me now? That woo to woo.
Right.
Yeah,
you
got that
woo to woo.
Yeah.
That woo shit. Like, goddamn, that shit. So that's why they want goddamn 6 billion Juba. With the Juba. Motherfucking shit.
Motherfucking love.
Today, goddamn it. If you can't speak goddamn buckwheat, motherfucker, you understand what the fuck we saying. You don't speak buckwheat.
Okay. That love boat, Don. That love boat.
Yeah, down Juba got down. They got that sabotage Wapatay. They got that sabotage Wapatay Madame on your ass. Hey now. Anybody got that summer say, summer's out, summer rock, who's time?
Oh, that's how they used to do back in the day too, Don. They be walking up the street. How's they?
If you got that goddamn mama saw, mama who's time, they got that itchy kitchen, yeah for your ass.
Right.
Yeah, motherfuckers be lined up like shit. They be lined. You got that itchy yeah.
You know, mocha chocolate yeah.
They got that
he over there
coming for your ass now. Goddamn shit. That's what you talking about. You already hooked up.
Yeah, that's a done deal. Actually, yeah, that's a done deal.
Man. But I want to play this.
No, but before you move, Nev, I got a movie, Don. Don, 1970, You've Been Left Behind. is the name of the movie.
Little smart nigga, you.
Yeah.
Hello.
I put that. Now, in that movie,
I like the way that sounds.
You've been left behind.
You've been left behind.
Right? That motherfucker used to scare the shit out of me when I was little, too. I ain't even gonna lie. You be left behind. So, in that movie, right, you know, the bullshit beginning.
You been left behind?
Yeah, but when it gets to it, that movie was depicting that the UN came in,
come on now,
made everybody
big ass mouth on fucking goddamn phone and shit. Big goddamn gorilla mouth ass.
My nose and shit. I breathe through my nose. I'm not a mouth.
Okay, tell me what is about it.
You've been put
damn,
behind 1970.
You breathe like white people then, shout it.
Oh shit! Damn, dog.
Like, I don't know what that is. Must not be lit.
That's a true story, though.
Must not be lit.
What? To breathe through my nose?
No, the way you no. Listen, you can't hear a nigga breathe, but you always hear a cracker breathe because they don't have a lit pilot.
No, that's because I got my. That's because I got my the end of the phone up like really close to my face and my nose. That's why you hear it.
Right, and we all do. That's the point.
Man.
That's what the fuck is that?
Bullshit. Don't start that
back
bullshit.
to our favorite shit. I'm playing.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
All right. I thought you got thick skin. Okay, never mind. Took it serious. All right, you'll be all right. All right, let's move on.
Left Behind, dog, 1970. So Left Behind, in that movie, it was telling how the UN came in. They forced everybody to get universal IDs. Now, if you didn't have the stamp on your hand, you couldn't get into any stores. So it's got this little girl who refused to get it. She couldn't get into nothing. You got to have that ID. Then in it, you know how they depicted 1970. You know how they depicted the newscast. So the man from the UN was telling everybody, look, we got this emergency situation. We're going to take away your liberties, but that's only temporary. But right now, everybody need to get to the mark. We breaking up your country. This person's going to be in charge of this area. So the movie then goes on. So the man from the UN comes back on. Tell everybody this is the new normal, and we will be operating this way for as long.
Words like that, nigga.
Yeah.
They use words like that.
The words they're using are the exact same thing we're hearing now. So they had the van, but now I'm going to get to the good part because we talk about getting to the future and metadata. Dawn, in that movie, it was showing that everybody who didn't have that motherfucking mark, they were sending the van around to pick your ass up and they was taking you away and killing you. So everybody who ain't had a mark was being rounded up. So the girl is running from the goddamn van.
Will die.
And at the end of the day, the girl was running. The girl was running and her goddamn grandmother turned her in. Her damn grandmother.
Your own people.
That's 19. I don't know what made me look that movie. I was talking to somebody and I was telling how that the music to that song used to scare me as a child. You'll be left behind. I was in Florida at the time. So I go and look at the movie and I'm looking at this shit. Typical 1970 movie, and I'm looking at this shit.
I'm about to look at this shit.
Yeah, no bullshit.
You scared me.
I mean, you Left Behind. You'll see a little some white people on it, and then it was a Christian movie because the guy's like, the rapture is coming. The rapture is coming. You don't know the minute or the time or the hour. That leads up until all hell breaking loose. But when you start hearing some of the language on that movie, it's the exact same language we're hearing from the powers to be.
Larry,
today.
You a fucking miracle, nigga.
That's what I meant when you brought that up. It sparked. I said, Dawn, we vibing. Remember I said that, and you said, hold on to that thought. I said, Dawn, because you were talking about look at Hollywood. Then you took it back to 1970, and it reminded me when I went through that the other day. That was 1970.
Oh, Jesus, I'm scared. Oh, Jesus, I'm scared.
I got a warning from 1964.
Give it to us.
That we've been just here you go. This is a 1964 warning.
From where?
It's from an old broadcast from what they said what the devil would do to break society, to break it. So this is from 1964.
I'm scared.
Here we
man,
go.
I got myself too in this goddamn house, man. I'm scared, goddamn. We turn on all
we
the
doing
lights.
too much. Like, all right, Nephew Cliff, y'all doing too much.
You did.
Okay, here it is. It's called 1964. If I Were the Devil. Here we go.
Neff, is it a video?
Oh.
Neff, is it a video or audio?
It's really audio, basically.
Okay. All right, no video.
Yeah.
So it's not going to show the devil and show us nothing. Okay, good.
It's not.
If it was, I wanted to
wish
stream it into
YouTube
YouTube and see it. Okay, let's go. It's better. I can visualize with my ears. Let's go.
Okay, here we go.
On the television.
All right.
If I were the devil. If I were the devil. If I were the prince of darkness, I'd want to engulf the whole world in darkness, and I'd have 1/3 of its real estate and 4/5 of its population, but I wouldn't be happy until I had seized the ripest apple on the tree. So I'd set about, however necessary, to take over the United States. I'd subvert the churches first. I'd begin with a campaign of whispers. With the wisdom of a serpent, I would whisper to you as I whispered to Eve, do as you please. To the young, I would whisper that the Bible is a myth. I would convince them that man created God instead of the other way around. I would confide that what's bad is good and what's good is square. And the old I would teach to pray after me, Our Father, which art in Washington. And then I'd get organized. I'd educate authors in how to make lurid literature exciting so that anything else would appear dull and uninteresting. I'd threaten TV with dirtier movies and vice versa. I'd peddle narcotics to whom I could. I'd sell alcohol to ladies and gentlemen of distinction. I'd tranquilize the rest with pills. If I were the devil, I'd soon have families at war with themselves, churches at war with themselves, and nations at war with themselves, until each in its turn was consumed. And with promises of higher ratings, I'd have mesmerizing media fanning the flames. If I were the devil, I would encourage schools to refine young intellects, but neglect to discipline emotions. Just let those run wild. Until before you knew it, you'd have to have drug-sniffing dogs and metal detectors at every schoolhouse door. Within a decade, I'd have prisons overflowing. I'd have judges promoting pornography. Soon I could evict God from the courthouse, then from the schoolhouse, and then from the houses of Congress. And in his own churches, I would substitute psychology for religion and deify science. I would lure priests and pastors into misusing boys and girls and church money. If I were the devil, I'd make the symbol of Easter an egg and the symbol of Christmas a bottle. If I were the devil, I'd take from those who have and give to those who wanted until I had killed the incentive of the ambitious. And what'll you bet? I couldn't get whole states to promote gambling as the way to get rich. I would caution against extremes in hard work, in patriotism, in moral conduct. I would convince the young that marriage is old-fashioned, that swinging is more fun, that what you see on TV is the way to be. And thus I could undress you in public, and I could lure you into bed with diseases for which there is no cure. In other words, if I were the devil, I'd just keep right on doing what he's doing.
And to me, when especially the part of the morality, that's what you got.
Now, man, now, can I ask you to give me that shit?
This right here, not the 1964.
Yeah, nigga.
Want me to?
I don't want nothing between your legs, goddammit. I want what the fuck you just played. Give it fuck.
Want me to? Goddamn.
I'm not after your money. I don't want your money either. Like, give me the goddamn, give me that shit now. God damn it. Why you gonna put it in my WGAG radio inbox at Gmail or what? Facebook inbox?
I don't know where you want
it. WGAG radio at gmail.com.
Okay.
Yeah, put it there for a player. You can give it to me in my inbox too, but you know.
Okay.
That was cool.
Yeah. Boy, okay. Nah, that ain't no new intro. I won't use that shit for no new goddamn intro, but I'll play it like it's a goddamn favorite song of mine for you motherfuckers, I swear. Because I got to hear that shit over and over.
And what year was that now?
1964.
What year was that?
1964.
That was 60. Man, Don, you done cracked another key, pull up all those old goddamn movies and look at it.
I think you better, and not just look at them. You better goddamn download them, burn them into a CD.
Yeah.
Go to what that shit called? What that shit you throw clothes away at to people and drop them off and shit.
Goodwill.
Go to Goodwill website. Get you a motherfucking radio player. Get you a CD player and a DVD player and a VCR player. They in them old fucking cameras, cause your shit.
They're about to wipe it out.
I meant to. Hell yeah, they gonna delete everything from your goddamn phones and goddamn Googles. Anything you believing that you upload into the cloud, they gonna stash all that shit from you, especially if you got proof of their ass. So you need to go back to Polaroid, bitch. You need to go back to Polaroid, hoe. You need to go back to goddamn VHS and all that shit and whatever fuck. Go to what's that name of that site again? Goodwill. And you'll see all this old shit they fucking got. And it's cheap as fuck. Old cameras, old VCRs, all that shit.
CB radio. Niggas
don't
need a CD, yeah.
Yeah, because everything you hovering on your PC, desktop, laptop, cell phone can be wiped away.
They can get it.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true.
Yep. Yeah, it is gonna be, and it's so true now that we got baby girl who caught their ass and got film footage of them, and she uploaded it on her phone, sent it to herself and her Google, and also put it on Facebook, and it's all gone.
Right.
Disappeared from her shit. So, and I meant to mention that to her, but that chick like to keep fucking talking and shit. And I meant to mention that during the show to tell y'all motherfuckers anything you got. I don't give a fuck what it is. Get that shit off the fucking computer and start using analog shit from camera, Kodak, whatever.
Yeah.
That shit.
They can't get it. Yeah.
Makes perfect sense to me. Yeah. I can see that.
I put the links on your line, Don. I put 2 links on your Facebook line.
You don't have privacy. The moment you got an internet connection, you have no privacy. They can come into your fucking email and delete anything that you got that could fuck up their ass.
Very true.
Correct.
Or expose their ass. And remember that, what's that shit called? Because I downloaded it on my desktop. What's it called? That new shit now people be using to share information.
Oh, Telegram?
Telegram, right?
Yeah, Telegram. Yeah.
And what Apple did, right, for all the Apple users and Mac, they went into your shit and took it away from you motherfuckers.
Wow, they just uninstalled
So you can't get Telegram on Apple?
They shut that shit down. Yeah, everybody who had Telegram with an Apple or a Mac, they went and deactivated it literally on your phone. They can go in your phone and deactivate shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Telegram wide open like shit.
All of the Apple users that were sharing all this real shit, the Apple itself went in and deactivated they fucking Telegram shit.
Boy, I'm turning into Cuba.
So it was the reason they update. So it's the reason they updating those iPhones at a rapid goddamn clip, like every other fucking month.
Right, and it explained why they just try to come out with this. We want to scam people's phone for child pornography. That's a cover. So they want to get.
They telling you.
Yeah,
you
they
want
want
to
to
take.
get
Well,
in
I've been
everybody.
told you motherfuckers stop taking pictures of your children with their shirt off and sending them the motherfuckers or in the tub and shit. That's pornography, you dumbass. Even nobody needs to be seeing your ugly ass, naked ass babies and shit. Nobody needs. You sick, dumbass mama.
That's some uncomfortable shit.
Ever in my goddamn life. Yeah. Like,
I don't even like looking at those
man,
pictures.
they so fucking stupid, man. You can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ain't nothing cute about that shit
at all.
Yeah, so even if you got your own naked baby picture on your fucking phone, bitch, that's child pornography, you sick ass hoe.
You're right.
Sick ass.
Sick ass. Anytime you take a picture of a naked ass baby and you ain't Johnson and Johnson and goddamn Huggies, bitch, you can't get away with that shit. The first motherfuckers need to be taken down is Huggies and Pampers and them that baby white hole with the baby booty showing on the goddamn commercial and her hand rubbing around the baby booty for the baby white. They need to go after them sick ass motherfuckers.
That picture where the dog is biting at the baby diaper and the crack of her ass is showing. That's an old Gerber one. I believe that's Gerber, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought that was no, man, that's goddamn suntan for kids or some shit, ain't it?
Is that what it is? It's a little girl.
I think that's a little suntan that shit. I think that's for suntan or some old shit. Man, all them fuckers, really, you can't get away with it.
Right.
It's called criminally insane versus a criminally sane.
Right. I love when you did that show. That was real good. The criminally insane versus the criminally sane. No, that was on point.
They can get away with that shit.
Right.
Yeah, they criminally sane with their pornography ass.
So I put that I sent it to you on Gmail and I put it in your inbox. But
Ness, you're a fucking miracle. Y'all some fucking miracles tonight, goddamn. I'm glad I thought today was Tuesday, motherfucker.
Right.
You walked on like I got all these goddamn links flying everywhere.
Okay, so I got one more. Here we go, one more. Just to add to the if I were the devil, the part that caught my attention is when he said I will break down like the morals of the country. Like I'll break down the shit morally. And to me, when you break down a society's like its morals in general, it ain't got to be religion. Cause I ain't into religion, but I got a motherfucking moral compass. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit I won't do. You know, this is things you won't do. And when you look at what they doing to the young people, it is truly that I'm probably gonna misquote it, but not really. But it reminds me of the Aleister Crowley "Do Out Thou Wilt." That's what it reminds me of, because the shit that they got the younger generation on is like, what the fuck? And I have to battle with my young children to make sure that their minds are not taken. And it is a battle. It is really a battle. Because your children will start to say you're bigoted, you're lame, you're this,
you're gonna
that.
have to take the goddamn man. Fuck what your goddamn kids say, man. Fuck them motherfuckers. My children call me lame every time I won't smoke a blunt with their dumb ass. Like, goddamn, get the fuck out of here with this shit.
But
the fuck. They lame because you're only lame because you not gonna let them fucking pimp the shit out your dumb ass.
Right.
That's why we lame. Yeah, because we'll be like, Mama, let go skating, let go to the moon. Bitch, you lame, Mama. You don't want to do shit. Yeah, bitch, I'll be that, bitch. Call me that.
Right.
Don't even call me Mama. Call me Lame-o.
Call me lame.
Bitch.
Right.
Don't give a shit. The fuck? You just want to pimp the shit out of a player. Yeah, that's all that shit is. It remind me of a nigga that wanted pussy back in the day. Bitch, you lame. I be lame, nigga, but I still keep my pussy. Yeah. Right. I know how this shit goes. I know what lame is, motherfucker. You want something and I ain't gonna give it to you.
Right. So I'm going. I have to constantly battle. It's not about. So what I'm saying with these young people and these pronouns and all this bullshit that they hella pumping, all these pronouns and all that, and they're trying to grab the children with that do art thou will, and so they'll say, well, you should just let people be. You do what the fuck you want. What I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. It's like it's this. If you comment on it, if you say something, you're harmful. You are detriment to the greater good of people.
Well, guess what? You know though, now it started with my children a long time ago, right? And but I kept saying the same shit, and they stopped saying I was homophobic and shit. Stop saying faggot. Stop saying that. I still say it, and guess what? They stopped telling me to say that shit. Like, don't say that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? As long, you know what I'm saying? Like, my language ain't never changed. My folks been telling me to stop cussing since I was 3 years old, and that shit don't work. The man that my master teacher told me to stop cussing, because I'll lose my nobility. And I still told that motherfucker, I ain't finna lose a goddamn thing, motherfucker. Who gonna take it? That's what I said back to that man. And where the fuck I'ma lose it at? God damn it. If I got nobility from cussing, then motherfucker, how can I lose something if it's me? Like, I was still noble, motherfucker. Goddamn saying these goddamn something I did kiss my motherfucking ass, motherfucker, and I'm noble. So shit, obviously I can't lose it. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you say who the fuck you are. They'll chill the fuck out with that bullshit, because guess what? After they finish getting mind fucked from that, they got some other shit that they gonna be mind fucking their ass on, and they gonna forget. Now they gonna forget to correct your ass on gender shit, because they don't move on to something else. So you can be like, that's a goddamn boy. Fuck that. 5 years from now, they gonna have a whole nother shit. Yeah.
Right.
They be like, it's so offensive, Mom. It's just really offensive. Yeah. You should let people be. I'm like, bullshit.
Say that shit too.
You know.
They know now. They done got seasoned in my ass now. And that ain't in their 20s. They be like, yo, tired of that, telling my mama stop saying that. Don't say faggot. Don't say gay. Don't say homo. Don't say fat. Don't say. Yeah, they saying that shit. They be
all of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna say the fucking way I am. Shit. So the point of the matter is they stop saying don't say that.
Right. They moved on.
That's the point. Yeah, that's the point. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, like my youngest 21, you know what I'm saying? Tierra would never say that. Tierra ride with me. You feel me? She a 90s baby. We ain't but 2 years apart, my oldest daughter. So that's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? But them goddamn, but them other motherfuckers, except for my son, though, because, you know, a nigga don't stay a nigga. You cannot mind fucking a real nigga, not one damn bit. But them goddamn pretty ass, dumb ass bitches, boy, you get them first. You get them pretty dumb ass smart bitches real quick with that shit.
And that's where I'm getting it from. I'm getting it from her ass. So, on top of other things. So, I'm looking and I come across this video clip, and I'm like, they are just weakening the youth. Like the youth they're not gonna have a fucking backbone, because they just fall for the stupidest shit. Like the stupidest shit. I just need, man. Oh man, it's gonna be so easy to control these motherfuckers. It's not funny. Listen to this shit. I said this can't be life. This shit here cannot be life. I need y'all to hear this. Listen to these children. These are young children.
Wait now. Tell me where you find this shit at first. How you find this shit?
I found this one actually because found it on Breitbart News. I like Breitbart.
Okay,
and,
got it.
So,
okay.
These are the TikTokers. You know, TikTok is a big thing. So here we go. Listen to these kids are from the ages of between 13 and 25. So that's like that. Here we go. Listen to these motherfuckers.
Being scoliosexual is when a cis person says that they are exclusively attracted to trans and non-binary people. People who identify as Alexi gender are fluid between different genders, but never know exactly what gender they are at a certain time.
An aroace is someone who identifies as both asexual and aromantic.
I hate when they play music.
Homosexuality is basically a label for people who feel the need to have a label, but they don't fit in any other label.
My friend uses she, they, and bunself pronouns, not because bun feels like Bun's a bunny, but because Bun just feels happy when those pronouns are used.
I'm asexual. I'm attracted until there's a connection. Once it's gone, I'm in a state of perplexion, part of the asexual spectrum. I'm not flexing. I'm asexual.
Androsexual refers to people who are attracted to masculinity. The important part of this is that may be attracted to anyone with masculine qualities regardless of their gender or sexual orientation.
Lesbian, the definition of which is a non-binary person who's attracted to other non-binary people.
Have you heard of neopronouns? These are pronouns other than she, him, she, her, and they, them that were created with the intent of being gender neutral. Because while some people like they, them pronouns, which is the current gender neutral option, not everybody feels that those best reflect their identities.
I just came up with new neopronouns that combine he, him, she, her, and they, them, okay? So hear me out. They, them, theirs, okay? Let's take the first one. The, okay? It combines she, he, and they, right? They. The. That's what they said, you know? That's what they said.
People who identify as abrosexual are fluid with their sexuality. Abrosexual friends one day might feel pan, but then the next day they might feel asexual.
Next, we got them, right? Okay, so them, we got, that's just combining them and him. Them, you know? I went to a movie with him the other night.
There are many neopronouns, including they, them, zir, am.
All right, now, if you can stop this bullshit,
Okay.
I'm sitting here and they got.
This is how gone they got the youth, man.
This what remind me of what Big Sam posted when he said some shit when they in WGAG Radio code name Super Bowl on Facebook private group. He what do you say? I feel bad for parents nowadays. You have to be able to explain the birds and the bees and the bees, the birds and the birds that used to be bees, the bees that used to be birds, the birds that look like bees, plus bees that look like birds but still got a stinger.
See? That's on point. That's on fucking point. Shout out to Sam.
That shit, they're a classic like a motherfucker, man. That's a classic, baby. Okay, what happened in there?
Okay. No, my daughter talking to me. What'd you say? Okay, hold on 1 second. I
don't even know what to say behind that shit, Don. I don't have no commentary, but that was some crazy
you
ass
already
shit.
know what I just said, nigga. I just read what the fuck. The goddamn, that's what I got to say. I ain't got shit to worry about, goddamn it. Shit,
Right.
I started fucking early.
That was way too much motherfucking shit.
Shit.
Like,
My children 5 years younger than me, so shit. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. that was too much. Now it's like, goddamn, I got a headache like a motherfucker after the third person. Like, what? Man. But look, though, first of all, Cliff, how old is your daughter?
My oldest or my young? My oldest is 29. My middle is 22, and my youngest is 20.
See, this shit ain't got nothing to do with her.
Right.
They
barely escaped.
You got granddaughters.
What the fuck?
I have 3 granddaughters, yes.
Man, fuck them goddamn granddaughters, man. It's over for them. Shit.
They screwed.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's exactly what I say.
Hey, no, you know, it's all up to the bombers, okay? You got these little babies walking around this motherfucker.
Who come up with this shit, though? That's what I'm just like, who comes up with this shit?
The same motherfucker that come up with titty milk ain't no longer titty milk. It's chest titty.
Chest titty? What?
Chest titty. You ain't got no breast. It's chest. You gonna call it, you gonna chest feed the baby. Okay? You chest
feed?
Yeah, I mean, come on now, you started.
Where's my
I did a whole show. This is the school curriculum. This is what they're teaching. Remember, I did the whole thing. They broke it down in the school curriculum. United States school curriculum is going to teach y'all about these pronouns, and you can't call your mama mama. You got to say caretaker. You cannot, cause mama mean girl. You feel me? I mean, it shows that mama give birth. Mama also breastfeed, motherfucker. That differentiate between these jealous ass men. So to make it where men don't feel offended, okay? Cause y'all do. Be honest. You see me pull my titty out and feed a baby you think is yours, which you can't.
I ain't no offended by that.
You rub right on your chest and be like, "Why the fuck I ain't got shit coming tonight?"
Right. According to them.
Bitch, go buy a Playtex bottle so I can act like I can feed a baby. So at the end of the goddamn day, this is what they've been setting up anyway. Not for us, okay? And like the words of our children gonna be correcting us on shit. You know what I'm saying? And remember, I had my boy Jeremy on here, the gay guy with his book, and he was like, we don't like to be classified as homosexuals. You know what I'm saying? We that you can't say homosexual now. Okay, see, I done got used to not saying faggot and gay and just call these bastards some homosexuals. Now they like we not homosexuals no more. This is a disrespect to call ourselves that. So we just lovers. Well, I don't know whatever word he fucking said on the show and shit. But at the end of the day, Mara's story in there.
Yeah.
What's tomorrow?
Kick the goddamn poltergeist out the house. Fuck that shit. No TV, no computers, no iPad, no Google machine. Goddamn, I'm for real, Shotty, because you going up against the beast and your children are already in love with the beast. So the only way you got to do is kick the devil out the house, man. Put their ass on some Amish fucking clothes. Have their ass go outside, do some old gardening, find some land, get a horse, keep their ass busy feeding the horse, brushing the horse, get a goat, get their ass busy milking the goat. Yeah. You got to fuck that. You got to fucking get their ass out of that shit. You got to get them out of poltergeist, baby.
Right.
Very true.
Because you will lose. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because I know it's a battle. Like, I feel it for real. I'm like, I'm really at fucking war. I'm really at war.
If I have some children right now, I won't lose, though, goddammit, but you will fucking lose.
You will lose.
Yeah, Neff, you will lose, motherfucker. If I goddamn gave birth right now, my baby was goddamn 12 years old, I'm still winning. But goddamn, fuck that shit. Yeah, I'll still be winning around this bitch.
Okay.
Goddamn it, because I don't want to be liked. Like, I don't give a fuck. So shit.
What are you talking about, like by your children?
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Yeah, I ain't trying to goddamn.
I mean, I'm not in here to be their friends either.
I pull my dick out on my children. You got me fucked up. I pull my dick out. That's why my son called me daddy. I've already had to show this motherfucker.
Right.
So shit, like the fuck. Son called me and say Happy Father's Day, Daddy. I said thank you, my son. The fuck. This nigga knows. He called his weak ass daddy and say Happy Valentine's Day, Daddy. It's a big fucking difference.
Goddamn. I sell you some candy.
You nigga say Happy Valentine's Day. I got you some flowers and some chocolate, you little bitch. Gender confused.
Y'all keep it going. I got to step away just a second.
Nigga, buying their daddy flowers and shit. Be my Valentine, old faggot ass nigga. Fuck, punk ass. Talking about me a cool kid for my birthday. Saw his daddy some goddamn shoes. Like, hold him to go with it.
What's those ugly days? He bought his daddy some Crocs. Is it the Crocs?
And some socks. Some shoes and some socks and shit. You know, little baby, that nigga. My son got down James Harden as little baby. To his daddy, man. What else you want, Daddy? You want a dress too to go with that shit? Fuck, boy. You want a dress to walk around and want a house dress too, faggot? Punk ass nigga.
I sent you some powder blue shoes.
Nobody needs some shoes and some socks, man.
Would you say, Don, you will lose?
Like you will, yeah. She'll lose, motherfucker. Shit. But,
you got it.
Hey, fuck that. I reign supreme around this bitch.
I ain't gonna
lie. I might fuck
like
around. I was thinking about this shit though, Larry. I said, man, I might fuck around and go on and drop one more baby so I can show you motherfuckers how to goddamn deal with this shit in this new day and time. With these motherfuckers. I won't, but don't make me. I'll fucking drop one in 9 motherfucking months and show you how to motherfucking do this shit. Show you how to motherfucking do this shit with these old sick-ass motherfuckers running shit.
Right.
I'll be thinking about that shit, man. Let me drop one of these babies and show y'all motherfuckers how to goddamn wheel and deal in this old communist fucked up ass society.
Yeah, no bullshit.
This old sick ass shit.
Shit. These people, they're gone. They look at you like you crazy. Like, you don't let your kid play with an iPad. What? That's the mama, that goddamn iPad they got them kids on. And shit, looking at them sick ass cartoons, man. Them cartoons be sick too, man. They be really, really sick, man. I'm glad I grew the fuck up on the Flintstones. I always said cartoons was not for children anyway. They were for us adults. But I let my children watch that shit, though. I don't let them watch it because I already know, man, they came out my pussy. They can't be mine for too long. See, that's a little bit different. That's going to kick in at some point.
Yeah, hell yeah. Even Sonata talking different now. The more you hang around my hair, you're going to be talking different than a motherfucker. But that shit was insane. This one was a fucking liberal. It, they, shit, them, him, and the shit sounded just like them motherfuckers. All that dumb ass shit, man. That bitch been hanging with me now, man. Shawty got her goddamn mind back. They hang around me, you get that shit back, Shawty.
You gotta call her she, her, Don. It's she slash her.
Banana been hanging around my ass, be talking about, yeah, that nigga gay. That shit like that now. I'm like, don't say, I mean, it doesn't matter what a person is. That's how the fuck she was away from it. Now she be like, look at that gay ass motherfucker, mama. I'll be like, ooh, Sonata. You need to hang around me more often. Ooh, Sonata. You need to hang around me more often.
Like, keep that shit simple. The nigga gay.
Man, I bring out that energy, man. You ain't got no choice but to conform to my mentality, motherfucker. Man, you hang around my goddamn ass. What are you talking about?
Man, your way is much easier. The new way is just too much to remember. Like, I can't remember all of this shit. Y'all
I ain't even trying to remember a goddamn thing. All I know is goddamn. All I know that man ain't shit. No matter what the fuck he want me to call the bitch today, or she or not, you still a piece of motherfucking broke ass hoe. You a ex-wife, broke ass bitch, ass nigga. Give a fuck. Fake pussy ass motherfucker. Old prostate gland under a dress ass bitch. I'ma still call you how I see it. Oh, fake man with goddamn ovaries and a fat ass dick, bitch. You ain't fooling nobody. You ain't nothing but a goddamn bitch with a fat dick and some ovaries. Fuck out of here. You ain't fooling nobody. Hell yeah.
He's like, you got a lot of chest milk, bro. Like, goddamn. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's what they doing though, man. I got time for that shit, man. Shit. That's why they that's the point though. When you get the woocha and you woocha, and then they whoop your ass up to the internet bullshit whoop, they gonna trust me, you ain't gotta have no problem remembering this shit, cause all they gonna do is go in your brain, X out all that he is a he, she is a she. A titty ain't a titty. No more.
Download everything you need to know.
Yeah, they're gonna delete all that shit. That's why, man, I'm scared to get the whoop, because I'm scared to tell Doc, play with my chest nipples. Play with my chest nipples. I can't say that shit. Like, chest nipples. The fuck they come from? I ain't got no chest nipples. I got titties. Nigga, I ain't
that
never
shit
said
don't
goddamn.
sound romantic.
The fuck, like,
at
yo,
all.
if I start goddamn saying this robotic ass shit, y'all know I got the whoop, and my left whoop, got hooked up to the whoop, and they done deleted all the goddamn real shit.
I can hear you now. Never I was at home and my chest milk.
My chest got hard. Listening to me talk. They gonna say dick and pussy. That thing gonna be different. Gonna be call that an opening. You don't have a vagina, have an opening. Baby, you'll put your it part in my opening. It part.
I'm having opening issues. I gotta go to the doctor.
Be crazy than a motherfucker, man.
So I have an opening and shit.
Lord, why we always do this when we get together, nigga?
Oh my God, my damn opening wasn't right. I had to go to. You know what?
There's something wrong with my opening.
You can't say pussy no more.
They gonna change that shit too, man. You can't say vagina. Ain't nobody got one no more. Hey, if bitches ain't got titties and breasts no more, man, they got chest. What do you think that damn pussy gonna have said now? Think about it.
No, I say we was talking on the phone and my chest got hard. Like what?
You think? Oh yeah, my chest got hard, honey. Oh, it just made my chest hard.
Like, hold on. Is this something you ain't telling me? I've been this motherfucker.
That's how you know I got that whoop in my left arm 3 times. I'm fucking deleted everything I know things to be. That Adam and Eve's name and shit on the planet.
They done downloaded a brand new program. You don't know where that shit coming from. My opening.
Oh, I have a sharp pain in my opening. And your shit gonna be called the it, nigga. Your shit gonna be called the it, them, and they. They gonna be it, and they.
Man, Don, somebody starts talking opening, I'm gone, man. I'm gonna turn my phone off so you get that initial vibrate. I think my mother's calling me. She needs help. You talk about openings in this mother.
My opening.
Oh my God, that's where it's headed.
Bitches ain't gonna be able to say menstrual cycle or cycle, man.
Oh my God.
You're gonna have to say it's raining. You're just gonna. No, you're just gonna have to say it's raining.
It's raining today. Like, why you didn't tell me that shit before I spent all my money on your ass? That it was raining.
You gonna give me some raining?
Yeah, I need an umbrella.
They took the gender off of the sanitary pads for women because men was upset. The it yeah, the one female symbol out there, motherfucker. Okay.
So what is it called now? Pads?
It's just called goddamn pads with no goddamn symbol. Man can put it up his ass too when he start bleeding from the back. They always used it. When they get their head blowed the fuck up and they start dripping that blood for the first goddamn time, they had to put on one of them goddamn pads and shit, man. You know what I'm about? So yeah, it was wrong. You know, it was wrong. So it's wrong to identify women symbols and shit. Female symbols on female pads and shit. Yeah, so I ain't never noticed a goddamn symbol, to be honest with you. I ain't never noticed a symbol on it. You see how hard men be looking in the goddamn female section. Not fair. Says for women, take it off.
Right.
These men looking real hard in the female section and shit. Like, I ain't even know what the symbol on that shit. That's Procter & Gamble on bitch ass, man. Yeah, they got the 666. Goddamn, Procter & Gamble got the 666 logo on their shit. Fuck Procter & Gamble.
Yeah, I like to meet these men. That used to be a beef, Don. When y'all pull up, could you run in there and get me those? Why I gotta go? That used to be a beef like shit right there. You be fighting like a motherfucker. Well, who gonna go get them pads out the store? I never knew that there was a symbol.
A symbol on there identifying. Well, this is what damn time we in now, man. They want to take women off. They want to have women have chest niggas, like, you know. You got chest milk, bitch. You ain't got no bread milk. So you
got a chest and a non-symbol pad.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know, I've always heard war on women, man. You know, and shit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, women and children, man. You niggas get away with it. However, I did see something about you niggas, though. You know what it said? It was a goddamn female that posted this old thick ass shit. This hoe said, "You are transphobic because you won't date a transsexual or a transgender."
Yeah, I think that.
What the fuck is that kid?
Yup.
What?
So he trying to shame somebody into being gay?
Yeah, yeah, because your ass, and it probably was a transgender bitch. A man, like said that shit, but it was a picture of a female, but it probably was a male. You know what I'm saying? The one that posted that shit. But I said, what the fuck? So motherfucker, if I don't if I'm a man and I'm interested in real women with chest milk, in a hole, in an opening. In an opening. Thank you. In an opening. I'm transphobic because I won't fuck with a nigga who got his dick whacked off and his asshole all the way to the front of his goddamn stomach and shit sewed up for a little opening. Like, yo, what the fuck? You know what y'all brothers need to start saying? You just don't fuck with male or female. You ain't into that shit, period. That's what y'all need to start saying. You just ain't into women or men. So that way y'all can get away scot-free with that shit. I'm into Jesus. You can get away with that. I'm into Jesus. That's it. I'm into Jesus.
Right. That's the new code word.
Y'all have an escape, but with this shit here, I'm not interested
that's
in
the
male
new
or
code
female.
word. Yeah,
I'm not.
Because either way you go.
I'm not interested in trans or real women. Shit, I'm focused on
Jesus.
My spirituality around this bitch.
That's
I'm
true
though.
though.
My spirituality, man.
Right.
Because either way you go, it's a foul.
Nah, but you ain't no foul if you just say I'm not into male or female.
I'm into Jesus. Right.
Yeah. No, don't even say Jesus no more. They be like, what Jesus got to do with this? Satanism. Sick ass Satanism. Man, what Jesus got to do with this? Motherfucker.
Pick one.
Yeah, man, y'all just got to start saying you abstinent, motherfucker. You stop fucking in the 1990s. You say you were done with that shit. You gave that shit up when Don Nicoleon stopped fucking. We ain't into you motherfuckers.
Yeah, because there's some real weird ass shit going down nowadays. I ain't gonna lie.
I stopped fucking a long time ago. I'm just not into nobody but myself. I masturbate, sorry. Just tell the truth. Right. But I just jet my dick. I'm not into fucking people no more. You know, that COVID shit, out here and shit. I ain't got time to catch nothing. You feel me? So I just jet my dick at night and kiss myself.
Right. I thought you was a goddamn opening and your ass had a fucking chest. Like shit.
Yo, y'all niggas y'all transphobic if you don't motherfucking date one of these goddamn ass pussies, ass openers, ass openings. Whatever fuck. I don't know what we're gonna call these bastards.
Yep.
I don't know. We need one for them. I don't know what you're gonna call those.
I'm so glad that the men and goddamn women's skin going hard on y'all niggas, but them transsexuals like Twank sister, cause she a man now. She a boy. You know that? Twank sister got a sex change. Yeah, she getting a dick about another week or two. But yeah, Twank.
Damn.
But you notice that the females ain't doing that shit. All of transgender females. a female to male. They know better to try us. You got us fucked up. Somebody
right. I might change my mind. Fuck that.
Your over dick having ass. So we're not like you can't even come at us with that shit. Your over dick. But men are going hard for you niggas, man, trying to get y'all to date them. That's some motherfuckers. Boy, I told y'all, I prophesied that shit. Y'all gonna have it worse if y'all don't put a stop to this shit.
True. I do agree. I agree. I mean, this shit, that motherfucking makeup is getting better and better. You know how that motherfucker point this shit on Facebook and be like, this is a woman. I know, this is a man. You like, what the hell? Like, she looks like a woman. Yeah, the men didn't put it. I agree. You know, the men to sit there and let these crazy ass motherfuckers overrun everything.
Yeah, man. Shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
Thou shalt tempt the Lord thy God around this bitch. They trying to tempt the motherfucker.
Right.
And that's why I'm giving y'all some ammunition. You brothers here now. The ammunition is you stopped fucking a long time ago. You don't date. You don't do none of that shit. You understand? It ain't that I ain't into men with ass pussies. It's just that I'm only into myself. I jack my dick. It's safer that way. I just heard a clip from 1970 something that said the devil gonna have you having diseases through sexual intercourse and shit.
True. No, from 64. Yeah.
Good thing I stopped 15 years ago. Goddamn it.
Man.
Yeah, you gotta
drop a bomb.
They're gonna have everybody on pills, so they don't have all these motherfuckers on pills.
And everybody
Don started that shit tonight. Don started it. From 1990, Johnny Mnemonic. Well, I got one from 1970.
Tuesday.
Yeah, that's what started all this shit. And Neff come out with the damn bomb. This one is from 1964. Like,
boy, that shit, that nasty. That shit, I was the devil.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, that means a whole lot of people is behind. A whole lot of people is behind by multiple of many of fucking years. 64. That's 60 goddamn years ago. Plus.
What the fuck was our mom and daddy them doing during that damn time? Our grandmama, they was in the fucking juke joint drinking and fighting each other over who fucking who and shit. When that broadcast came out right there, they had niggas distracted in the 60s.
I'm about to say I'll undress you in public. I'll undress you in public.
That's pretty much what it is now.
Yeah, man. I saw a picture of my daughter going in a restaurant, man, just naked. Just fucking naked. Just naked.
Why did you use to waste your time?
Naked. Just
right.
Not naked.
Yeah, man. She ain't even naked taking a picture. This bitch is naked going into a restaurant, man. Like, she went from naked taking pictures to naked getting takeout.
So you giving people a free peek and shit. Like, that's a free peek.
Man, everybody got damn naked around this shit, man. That shit is crazy. Yeah, man.
Super wild. Yeah.
Everybody naked. I knew that was gonna happen when they started doing naked athletes on Sports Illustrated.
Oh, the naked.
Right.
I said, man, this shit done turned to goddamn Playboy. Sports Illustrated turned to Playboy and Trial Boy.
Man, them tight wrestling suits and shit. Athlete of the year.
Really crazy.
I just want to put on record, Meg Thee Stallion is a man, and Angela Bassett is one too. Go ahead.
Savage. Is it Lucy?
Oh, Megatron.
All right, so with that, y'all, that is the show tonight, man. I want to thank you again, Mr. Lowry and Don, coming through High Damn Politics. It's been over a month since the last time we heard Don on the show. So thank you, Don, for building with us tonight. Everybody that was tuned in, you know what it is. We're going to do it again next Wednesday. You know, next Wednesday, it's always, boy, they keep us talking. They keep giving us shit all day, every day. And we still ain't even tapped into that goddamn spending bill. There's so much. There's so much shit, man. What's next? What's really happening?
700 goddamn pages there, man.
I know. That's why I say we gotta find a cheat sheet. We gotta find the highlight. What they would call that shit back in the day, the school was called the Cliff Notes. We got the Cliff Notes. You need to find the Cliff Notes. All right, Cliff.
Don will never come back. We do all 2,700 pages. We won't hear from Don for another 4 months. Shit.
Right.
That shit was boring.
Absolutely. All right, so with that, y'all.
Okay.
All right, so y'all, we do it again next Wednesday. We see you next Wednesday. You be safe out there, Mr. Larry. Everybody be safe.
Thank you.
You know what it is? No doubt. And then in a new day, Thursday, Don's favorite day, the Don Nicoleone Show, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. All right? Peace.
That's it, Wednesday. Tomorrow, Wednesday. For me.
Tomorrow, Wednesday? Okay. All right. So y'all know what it is. Peace. See y'all on a new day.